Op 30. Man, stop
Hi, random humans. Today I'm gonna be playing the Witchwood Adventure. Excuse me for that. I'm playing the Witchwood Adventure because I haven't done it yet, and I will slow down the game speed a little bit just so you guys can understand what's going on. I have slowed down my speech already.
Battle.net Hearthstone Road. Hearth Go Back Solo. Rate 5. Arena Solo Adventures 2 of 3.
So we're gonna go to
Choose
Solo
an adventure.
Adventures.
Practice. Mark Book of Hero. Ashes of Out the Witchwood. The Witchwood. It's the final showdown. Use the talents of all 4 Monster Hunter heroes to defeat Agatha the Witch. 8 of 11.
Oh,
Kobolds and the Frozen go back to cope with the Witchwood. Find and defeat the terrible creatures that lurk within the Witchwood using 4 unique Monster Hunter heroes. 7 of 11.
Hero.
Pop-up. Blue Adventure Dungeon Crawl Intro Banner Guild Header. Press Enter to continue.
Enter into the Witchwood.
Adventure menu. Play 1 of 2.
Terrible monsters haunt the woods around Gilneas. Hunt them, one by one.
You're on opponent number 1 out of 8. Adventure menu. Play 1 of 2.
so how these work is these get stronger and stronger as we go on.
Game menu. Options
And
1 of
if
2.
we die,
Options. Speech and background.
well,
Checkbox. Check sound options 1 of 11.
that's it.
Sound music master volume 61 of 8. Music volume 0 used 10 50. 40. 50. Music volume up game menu up.
Now,
Adventure.
I've never actually done this adventure
Replay
before, so I don't know what to expect.
I've
Choose
assembled
adventurer
a
screen.
crack
Choose your
team.
hero. Test Greymane 1 of
Each
4.
you bring unique skills to the fight.
Darius Crowley 2 of 4. Houndmaster Shaw 3 of 4. Toki Time Tinker 4 of 4. Houndmaster Shaw 3 Darius Test. Darius Test Greymane 1 of 4. Darius Crowley 2. Houndmaster Shaw 3 Toki Time Tinker 4. Houndmaster Shaw 3 of 4. Houndmaster Shaw Toki Time Tinker 4 of 4. Houndmaster Shaw 3 of press enter to start.
What the dog stuck up?
Adventure screen. You're on. Read deck to play 1 of 2. Choose adventurer screen. The Houndmaster Toki Time Tinker 4 of Hound. Press enter
Look
to
what the dog stuck up.
starting game. Please wait.
Shaw versus Gobbles.
You start with 3 cards. You go first.
Look what the dog stuck up.
Starting hand. Keep or replace cards. Swamp Bleach 1 of 3. 1 Ma 2 1. Lifesteal. Hunting Mask 2 Ma 2 1. Echo Rush. Crackling Ra 2 Ma 3 2. Battle Cry. Adapt a friendly beast. Beast. Hunt Crackling Razor Ma 3 of 3.
Interesting. Okay.
Your turn. You have 1 mana. You drew kill command.
The hunt is on, Shaw. Use your dogs to get the jump on foes.
Game speed 9. Game speed 6. Hero power. Dog whistle. 2 mana. Summon a 1/1 Bloodhound with Rush. Opponent's hero power. Starving. 0 mana. Passive. Whenever a friendly beast dies, draw a card. Of 10 health. Gobbles. Hand. Swamp Bleach. Summon. You summon Swamp Bleach. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Alley Cat. 1/1 Battle Cry. Summon a 1/1 cat. 1 Tabby Cat was summoned into your opponent's battlefield. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 2 mana. You drew Swift Messenger. Swift Messenger 4 of 4. 4 ma 2 6. Rush each turn. This is in your hand. Swap its attack and health. Hunting Mask 2 ma 2 1. Echo Rush. You have 2 mana. Hero power. Dog Whistle. Summon a 1/1 blood. You use Dog Whistle. 1 Bloodhound was summoned into your Bloodhound 2 of 2. 1/1. Choose a target. Of 1/1. Your Bloodhound attacked your opponent's Alley Cat. Your opponent's hero power triggered. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your Bloodhound and your opponent's Alley Cat died. Minions. Switch up. Your opponent's hero took 2 damage. Your Swamp Bleach triggered. Turn ended. Your Swift Messenger triggered. Your Swift Messenger gained 4 attack and lost opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Stonidus 4. 1/1 charge.
That's supposed to be Stone Tusk.
Your
War,
opponent's
whatever.
Tabby Cat attacked your Swamp Bleach. Your Swamp Bleach triggered. Your Swamp Bleach died. Your opponent's hero power triggered. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent's Tabby Cat died. Your opponent's Stonidus 4 attacked your hero. Your hero took 1 damage. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 3 mana. You drew Houndmaster. Houndmaster 5 of 5. 4 ma Houndmaster. Swift Messenger 4 of 5. Kill command for 3. Deal 3 damage. If you control a beast, deal 5 damage instead. Crackling Resort 2 ma 3 2. Hunting Mask 2 ma 2 1. Echo. Crack kill Swift Messenger 4 ma 6 2. Rush each turn. Houndmaster 4 4 3 of 1/1. Stonidus. Hero power. Dog Whistle. You use Dog Whistle. 1 Bloodhound was summoned into your battlefield. Minions. Bloodhound 1 of 1. Choose opponent. Your Bloodhound. Your opponent's hero power triggered. Your opponent drew 1 card. All minions died. Turn ended. Your Swift Messenger triggered. Your Swift opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent played Ball of Spiders. Summon 3 1/1 web spinners with Death Rattle. Get a random beast. 3 web spinner were summoned into your opponent's battlefield. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 4 mana. You drew on the hunt. On the hunt 6 of 6. 1 mana. Deal 1 damage. Summon a 1/1 Mastiff. Houndmaster 5 of Swift Messenger 4 of 6. Hound 4 Swift Hound on the hunt. Shoot opponent 1 death rattle. Up 8 health. You played on the hunt. One Mastiff was summoned into your battlefield. Your opponent's first web spinner took. You have 3 out of 4 mana. Your opponent's hero power triggered. Your opponent drew 1. Mid 1/1. Mastiff. Hand. Hunting Mastiff 1 of 5. 2/1. Crackling Resort ready. 2 mon 3/2. Battle Cry. Adapt a friendly beast. Summon it. Choose a minion. You summon Crackling Razormaw. Choose 1. Rocky Carapace 1 of 3 0 plus 3 health. Poison Spit 0 poisonous. Crackling 0 divine shield. Rocky Carapace 1 of. Your Mastiff. You have no valid. Turn ended. Your Swift Messenger triggered. Your Swift Messenger gained opponent's turn.
Ooh, he's
Your
out of
opponent
cards.
drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Rat Pack 2/2 Death Rattle. Summon a number of. Your opponent summoned Dire Mole 1/3. Your opponent's first web spinner attacked your Crackling Razormaw. Your opponent's hero power triggered. Your opponent tried to draw a card from an empty deck. Your opponent's hero took 1 damage. Your opponent's web. Your opponent's web spinner triggered. 1 card was. Your opponent's web spinner attacked your Crackling Razormaw. Your opponent's hero power triggered. Your opponent tried to draw a card from an empty deck. Your opponent's hero took 2 damage.
He's gonna die to fatigue,
Your
bro.
Crackling Razormaw and your opponent's web spinner died. Your opponent's web spinner triggered. 1 card was added to your opponent's hand. Turn ended. Your turn.
Alright.
You have 5 mana. You drew Forlorn Stalker. Up 5 health. Forlorn 3 4th Battle Cry. Give all Death Rattle minions in your hand +1/+1. Minions. Mastiff 1 of 1. 1/4. Choose up 2/2 Death Rat Pack Dire 1/3. Hand. Hunt Kill Command 2. Choose up Dire Mole 2. You played Kill Command. Your opponent's Dire Mole took 5 damage. Your opponent's hero power triggered. Your opponent tried to draw a card from an empty deck. Your opponent's hero took 3 damage. Your opponent's Dire Minions. Mastiff Hand. Hunting Mastiff 1 of 4. 2/2/1. Summon. You summoned Hunting Mastiff. 1 hand. Swift Mess Hunting Mastiff. Try again. Summon at the right. Not enough. Mid Hunting Mastiff. Choose a 2/2 Death Rat. Your Hunting Mastiff attacked your opponent's Rat Pack. Your opponent's hero power triggered.
Bye-bye.
Your opponent tried to draw a card from an empty deck. Your opponent's hero took 4 damage. Your Hunting Mastiff and your opponent's Rat Pack died. Your opponent's Rat Pack triggered. 2 rat were summoned into your opponent's battlefield. Your opponent's hero died. You win.
Bye-bye.
Press enter to continue. You gain 17 XP. Adventure screen. You're on opponent number 2 out of 8. Adventure menu. Play 1 of 2. Choose a treasure. Potion of Vitality 1 of 3.
Powerful bounties. Choose your rewards carefully.
Choose a treasure. Potion of Vitality 1 of 3. Scepter of Summoning 2 of 0 passive. Your minions that cost 5 or more cost 5. Lunar Signet 0 passive. After you play a minion, trigger its Death Rattle effect. 0 mana. Lunar Signet. Scepter of Potion of Vitality. Choose your
Build
route.
up your deck so that you can safely venture farther into the witchwood.
Choose your loot. 1. Exotic Beasts. Chittering Tunneler 1 of 3. 2 mana 2/2. Battle Cry. Discover a spell. Deal damage to your hero equal to its cost. Vex Crow 2 4 mana 3/3. Whenever you cast a spell, summon a random 2 cost minion. Chittering 2 mana 2/2. Vex Crow. You're on opponent number 2 out of 8. Advent read deck 2 of 2.
As you delve deeper into the wood, the creatures will get more dangerous.
You're on opponent number 2 out of 8. Read deck 2. Potion of Vitality 1 of 13. Vex Crow 13. Form Swift Messenger. Houndmaster. Unleash the Hound Kill Command. Not unleash. Kill for Lore. Hunting. Crackling. Chittering. Swamp Leap on the hunt. Fiery Potion of Fire on the hunt. 3 of the Fiery Bat 2 of 1 2 1. Death Rattle. Potion of Vital. Adventure. Play 1. Starting game. Please wait.
Alright. I gotta really hate that I have to slow this, because I want this video for everyone, but it's just so weird.
Versus Nira!
You start with 3 cards. You go first.
Look what the dog's dug up.
Wanna play a game?
Starting hand. Keep or replace cards. Crackling Razormaw 1 of
You
3.
sound weird.
Swift Messenger 4 Kill Command 3 Mon. Swift
I'm not a
Metal be
big fan
replaced.
of you.
You drew Houndmaster. You played Potion of Vitality. Passive double your starting health. Your turn. You have 1 mana. You drew Fiery Bat.
Ooh.
Your hero. 30 health. Opponent 20 health. Nira the Trickster. Turn ended.
Whoops.
Opponent's turn. Opponent's hero power. Unstable growth. Your opponent's minions. Dire Mole 1 of 1 1/3. Your turn. You have 2 mana. Opponent's hero power. Unstable growth. 1 mana. Give all minions +1/+1.
Oh.
Unleash the hounds 3 for each enemy minion. Summon a 1/1 hound with charge. Fiery Bat 1/2/1. You have to kill command 3 of 5. 3 deal hound mass crackling. How kill Fiery Bat summon. You summon Fiery Bat. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Grimace Tree Outfitter.
have
2/2
it,
Battle
no?
Cry. Give all minions in your hand +1/+1. Your opponent's Dire Mole attacked your Fiery Bat. Your minion died. Your Fiery Bat triggered. Your opponent's Grimace Tree Outfitter took 1 damage. Turn
Bruh.
ended. Your turn. You have 3 mana. You drew Hunting Mastiff. Hand. Crackling Resorma 1 of 2. Houndmaster 4. Kill command 3. Unleash the 3. Hunting Mask 2. Hero. You use Dog Whistle. 1 Bloodhound was summoned into your battlefield. Minions. Bloodhound 1 of 1. Choose opponent 1/1. Grimistry outfit. Your blood. Both minions die. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Adult Grizzly. 3/4 after you summon a beast. Give it +1/+1. Your opponent summoned Enchanted Raven. 3/3. Your opponent's Adult Grizzly triggered. Your opponent's Enchanted Raven gained 1 attack and 1 health. Your opponent's Dire Mole attacked your hero. Your hero took 1 damage. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 4 mana. You drew Chittering Tunneler. At Chittering you have 4 2 ma 2/2. Battle Cry. Discover a spell. Deal damage to your hero equal to its cost. Beast. Minion. Epic.
I hate this thing.
Hunting Mastiff 5 of 6. 2 ma 2/1. Echo. Rush. Unleash the hounds 4/3 for each enemy minion. Summon a 1/1 hound with charge. Kill command for 3 ma. Deal 3 damage if you can. Hound Mask Crackling. 2 ma hound kill. Unleash the hounds 4 of 6. 3 ma play card. You played Unleash the hounds. 3 hounds were summoned into your battlefield. Minions. Hound 1 of 3. Hound 1. Hound 2 of 3. Choose a 1/1. Dire Mole. Your second. Minions. Hound 2 of 3/4. Adult Grizzly 1 of top. You have opponent. Your opponent's 18 health. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Spawn of Zod. 3/3 Death Rattle.
Oh.
Give your minions +1/+1. Your opponent played Mark of the Lotus. Give your minions +1/+1. Your opponent's minions gained 1 attack and 1 health. Your opponent's Enchanted Raven attacked your first hound. Your minion died. Your opponent's Adult Grizzly attacked your hound. Your minion died. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 5 mana. You drew Vex Crow. Vex Crow form 3/3. Whenever you cast a spell, summon a random 2-cost minion. Crackling Result 2 ma 3. Houndmaster 2 4 mon 4/3. Kill command 3 of 6. Hero pop. You use Dog Whistle. 1 Bloodhound was summoned into your back. Houndmaster you have 3 out. Kill command 3 of 6. Hunting Mastiff 2 ma. Chittering Tunneler 2 ma. Vex Crow. Chitter Hunt kill command. Red 3 mana. Choose opponent 18 health. You played kill command. Minions. Bloodhound 1 of 1. Hero 1/1. Choose opponent 4/4. Adult Grizzly and Cat 5/4. Spawn 4/4. And adult. Opponent select a min opponent. Your blood. Your minion died. Turn ended. Your 20 of 13 health. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent's Spawn of Zod attacked your hero. Your hero took 4 damage. Your opponent's Enchanted Raven attacked your hero. Your hero took 5 damage. Your opponent's Adult Grizzly attacked your hero. Your hero took 4 damage. Your opponent summoned Lost Spirits 1/1 Death Rattle. Give your minions +1 attack. Your opponent used Unstable Growth. Give all minions +1/+1. Your opponent's minions gained 1 attack and 1 health. Your opponent traded Big Game Hunter. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent played Living Roots. Choose 1. Deal 2 damage or summon 2 1/1 saplings. 2 sapling were summoned into your opponent's battlefield. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 6 mana. You drew Forlorn Stalker. Half Forlorn 3 ma 4/2 Battle Cry. Give all Death Rattle minions in your hand +1/+1. Vex Crow 5 of 6. Chittering Tunneler 4. Hunting Mastiff. Houndmaster Crackling Hunting Mastiff 3 of 6. Summon. You summoned Hunting Mastiff. 1 Hunting Mastiff 6 of 6. Summon it. You summoned Hunting Mastiff. 1 Hunting Mastiff was added. Hunting. Summon it. You summoned Hunting Mastiff. 1 Hunting Mastiff. Hunting Mastiff 2 of Hunting Mastiff. Choose a 5/4. Adult Grizzly. Your first Hunting Mastiff attacked your Hunting Mastiff 2 of choose a 5. Your second Hunting Mastiff attacked your opponent. Minions. Choose a 6/5. Spawn of 5/5. Lost 2/2. Sapling 4/1/1. Sapling. Enchanted 6/5. Your minion died. Turn your 16 of 13 health. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent's Spawn of Zod attacked your hero. Your hero took 5 damage. Your opponent's Enchanted Raven attacked your hero. Your hero took 6 damage. Your opponent's Lost Spirit attacked your 3 health. Your opponent's first sapling attacked your hero.
Dead.
Your hero took 1 damage. Your opponent's second Swamp Bleach 2/1 life steal 1 health. Your opponent's minions gained 1 attack and 1
Brother,
health. Turn ended.
you are
Your
actually
turn. You
just
have 7 mana. You
tormenting
drew
me.
Swamp Bleach. Swamp Bleach Forlorn Stalker 5 of 6. 3 Vex Crow 4. Chittering Houndmaster Crackling Houndmaster 2 of 6. 4/4 Battle Cry. Give a friendly beast +2/+2 and taunt. You use Dog Whistle. 1 Bloodhound was Hand. Houndmaster Chittering Tunnel Hound. Summon it. Choose a target. Minions. You summon Houndmaster. Your Bloodhound gained taunt. 2 attack and 2 health. Hand. Swamp Bleach 5 of 1/2/1. You summon Swamp Bleach. Minions. Bloodhound 3/3. Choose a 7/4. Enchant Spa 6/6. Lost 3 Sap 2/2. Sap 2 Swamp 3. Swamp Bleach. Sap Lost Spirit 3/3 death. Your Bloodhound dead. Both minions you have no valid play. Your opponent's Lost Spirit. You
You're
lose.
too much for me.
Press enter to continue. You gain 21 XP. Adventure screen. Adventure complete. Press enter to finish.
Come on, let's play some more. Uh-oh. Oops.
Choose an adventure. Practice. Practice here. Go back to throw kobolds and the witchwood. It's the final showdown. Alert pop-up. Locked. Unlock by completing the monster hunt. Okay, 1 of 1. Choose an event. Go back to the witchwood. Find and adventure screen. You're on opponent number 1 out of 8. Adventure menu. Play 1 of 2. Choose adventurer screen. Choose Darius Hound Master Toki. Hound Test Greymane 1 of Darius Crowley 2 of Test Greymane Darius Crowley Hound Darius Crowley Hound Toki Time Tinker 4 of Hound Darius Press enter to start.
In position.
Starting game. Please wait.
Defend Gilneas.
Darius versus Gobbles.
You start with 3 cards. You go first.
I am in position.
Starting hand. Keeper replace cards. Slowly Squire 1 of 3. 1 mod 1 2 red man wasp 2 mod 1 3. Rush has plus 3 attack while damaged. Blood of red 4 mod 2 6. Taunt has red lowly Squire 1 of 1 1 inspire. Gain plus 1 attack.
Why is a card lowly Squire? This is so bad. Oh my god.
Your turn. You have 0 mana. You drew bash.
My cannon is here.
Minions. Cannon 1 of 1. Immune. Deal 1 damage to the enemies opposite of this minion. Hand. Lowly Squire 1 of 4. Bash 4 of 2 mod. Deal 3 damage. Gain 3 armor. Lowly summon.
One day, I'll be a
You
real
summon hero power. Fire. 2 mod. Fire your cannons. If they kill any minions, refresh this. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Alley Cat. 1/1 battle cry. Summon a 1/1 cat. 1 tabby cat was summoned into your opponent's battlefield. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 2 mana. You drew abusive sergeant. Fire. You used fire. Your cannon triggered. Your opponent's Alley Cat took 1 damage. Your lowly Squire triggered. Your lowly Squire gained 1 attack. Your opponent's hero power triggered. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent's Alley Cat died. Minions. Lowly Squire shoot up.
We're using
Your
witch
opponent's hero
swords.
took 2 damage. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Dire Mole 1/3. Your opponent summoned Stonidus 4 1/1 charge. Your opponent's Stonidus 4 attacked your lowly Squire. Your opponent's hero power triggered. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent's Stonidus 4 died. Your opponent's Tabby Cat attacked your lowly Squire. Your minion died. Your opponent's hero power triggered. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent's Tabby Cat died. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 3 mana. You drew extra powder. Hand. Red extra power 1 mod. Your cannons do 2 extra damage this turn. Play card. You played extra powder. 1/3. Hero. You used fire. Your cannon triggered. Your opponent's Dire Mole took 3 damage. Ops 30.1. Op. Mana start scene duration trans. Audio sources with scenes wind controls wind scenes window audio controls window. Pause recording checkbox not checked. Not checked. Hearthstone rope cancel 2 of 2. Reconnecting.
You're reconnecting.
Reconnect dialogue. Unable to reconnect. Can't exit game 1 of 2.
Quality restart Hearthstone. I'll do that and I just solved it.
Ops 30.1. Battle.net row 1 column 2 of 2. Application. Clickable mainland. Blank. Play. Hearthstone. Region. Launching. Hearthstone. Unavailable. Hearthstone. Loading game.
Fire!
Alert pop-up. Reconnecting. You were disconnected from your last game. Reconnecting. Exit game 1 of 1.
You're back. Come tell us a story or two.
Oh. I'm fine.
Battle.Hearthstone column 1 of 3. Battle Hearthstone column 1 of 3. Battle tab Hearthstone. Use the up and down arrow. Battle.net application play regions playing now. Region playing now. Hearthstone. Region play Hearthstone. Launching Hearthstone unavailable.
Strange.
Hearthstone. %94% plugged in. Loading game. Alert pop-up. Reconnecting. You were
seat if you can.
Use the up and down arrow keys to navigate the menu. Press enter to Battle Hearthstone. Use the up and down arrow. Game menu. Game menu option. Main menu. Play rank late mode. Battlegrounds 4 of 12. Modes 3.
God.
Choose a mode. Go back solo. Choose an event. Go back to throw kobolds to witchwood. Alert pop-up. Locked. Unlock by completing the Choose at the witchwood. Find an
Heroes, Who among
Pop-up.
you
Clue
is
adventure
brave
dungeon
enough
crawl
to
intro banner.
venture into
Adventure
the
menu. Play 1 of 2. You're on read deck 2 of play 1 of 2. Choose adventurer screen. Choose your hero. Test Grey main 1 of 4. Darius Pound Matoki. Time Pound Darius Crap Pound Toki.
Do this all over again. I guess I'll
Press enter to start in game. Please wait.
Oh, whoops. Oh well.
Toki versus Gobbles.
You start with 3 cards. You go first.
Your time is up.
Starting hand. Keep or replace cards. Flammulator 1 of 3. 3 2 4. After you cast a spell, deal 2 damage.
Okay, so I have Ice of the Fire Lord.
Unstable portal 2 2. Add a random minion to your hand. It costs 3 less. Water element 4 3 6. Freeze any character damage
Water Elemental. So you're mage. Alright, good to know.
Your turn. You have 1 mana. You drew Primordial Glyph.
Toki, your manipulation of time makes you luckier than most.
Hero power. Temporal loop. 0 mon. Start your turn over. 0 temporal loop. 0 start your turn over.
Oh, that's
Hero
stupid.
power. Temporal loop. Hero power. Temporal loop. You used temporal loop.
Job done.
Your primordial glyph moved from your hand to your deck. You have no valid plays. You drew primordial glyph. You have no valid. You have 1 mana. You have no valid hand. Flammula. You have no valid hero. Hero powers can only be used once a turn. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Fiery Bat. 2/1 Death Rattle. Deal 1 damage to a random enemy. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 2 mana. You drew Mad Bomber. Hand. Mad Bomber 5 of 5. 2 3 Battle Cry. Deal 3 damage random. Summon.
Wanna blow something up?
You summon Mad Bomber.
Bam! Bam! Bam!
Both heroes and your opponent's Fiery Bat took 1 damage. Your opponent's hero power triggered. Your opponent drew 1 card. Hero power. Temporal loop. Your opponent's Fiery Bat triggered. Your hero took 1 damage. You can still use your hero power. Temporal loop. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Stonidus. Your opponent's Stonidus 4 attacked your Mad Bomber. Your opponent's hero power triggered. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent's Stonidus 4 died. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 3 mana. You drew Blinktron 3 hand. Blinktron 5 mana. Blinktron 3000. 5/3/4 Battle Cry. Equip a random weapon for each player. Primordial 2 mana. Discover a spell. Water elemental unstable flammulator. 3 mana. Summon it. You summon Flammulator. Hero minions.
Oh, yeah, you
Your match. Hero power. Temporal loop. Hero power. Opponent's 6 health. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent played Ball of Spiders. Summon 3/1/1 web spinners with Death Rattle. Get a random beast. 3 web spinner were summoned into your opponent's battlefield. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 4 mana. You drew Spellslinger. Minion Flammulator 2 of 2/4. After you cast a spell, deal 2 damage randomly. Split among all enemies. Hand Spellslinger 3 mana 3/4 Battle Cry. Both players get a random spell. Yours costs 2 less. Unstable Portal 1 2 mana. Add a random play card. You played Unstable Portal. 1 Enchanted Cauldron was added to your hand. Your Flammulator triggered. Your opponent's hero and your opponent's second web spinner took 1 damage. Your opponent's hero power triggered. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent's web spinner had Enchanted Call 0/16. Minion Spellburst. Cast a random spell of the same cost. Summon it to right.
What's going on?
You summoned Enchanted Cauldron. Hand Primordial Glyph 2 of 2. Discover a play card. You played Primordial Glyph. Choose 1. Cone of Cold 1 of 3. Meteor 2 of 3. Infinitize the Maxitude 3 of 3. 1 Infinitize the Maxitude was added to your hand. Your Flammulator triggered. Your opponent's minions took 1 damage. You played Rat Secret. After your opponent plays 3 cards in a turn, summon a 6/6 rat. Your opponent's hero power triggered. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent's web spinner died. Your opponent's hero power triggered. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent's web hero power minions Flammulator hand. Infinitize the Maxitude. You have 0 ready. 0 mon play. You played Infinitize the Maxitude. Choose 1. Arcane Breath 1 of 3. 1 deal 2 damage to a minion. If you're holding a dragon, discover a spell. Shattering 3. Destroy all frozen minions. Star power 5. Deal 5 damage to a random enemy minion. Repeat this with 1 less damage. 1 star power was at minions. Mad Bomber 1 of 3. Your 3 health. Hero power. Temporal minions 3/1. Choose a target. Opponent's hero. Your Mad Bomber attacked your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero took 3 damage. Your opponent's hero died. You win. Press enter to continue. You gain 13 XP. Adventure screen. You're on opponent number 2 out of 8. Adventure menu. Play 1 of 2. Choose a treasure. Robe of the Magi 1 of 3.
Sorry to those who are used to this going really fast.
Rewind 2 of 3.
I'm trying to make this
0 mana.
like
Passive. When your hero dies, restart the game and remove this from your dungeon deck. Double time 3 of 0 passive. After you cast your first spell in a turn, cast a copy of it. Targets chosen randomly. Spell.
oh
Witchwood.
my god.
Rewind 2 of 3. Robe of the Magi 1 of 3.
It's actually crazy.
Rewind 2 of 3. Choose your loot. 1. Knowledge. Novice Engineer 1 of 3. 2 mana.
Uno.
Book of Spectres 2 mana. Draw 3 cards. Discard any spells drawn. Loot Mage Falno 2 mana 1/1. Spell damage +1. Death Rattle. Draw a card. Book of Spectres Novice Engineer 1 of 3. Book Loot Mage Falno. You're on opponent number 2 out of 8. Adventure menu. Play 1 of 2. Starting game. Please wait.
Cookie versus
Versus?
Cozzlewort.
You start with 3 cards. You go first.
Your time is up.
Fight or flight? Why
Starting
not?
hand. Keep or replace cards. Primordial Glyph 1 of 3. Spellslinger 2 of 3. Flamuloc 3. Flamulocer. Primordial Spellslinger 2 of 3. 3/3 Battle Cry. Both players get a random will be replaced. You drew Novice Engineer. You played Rewind. Passive when your hero dies. Restart the game and remove this from your dungeon deck. Your turn. You have 1 mana. You drew Tinkmaster over Spark.
What?
Hero Power. Temporal Loop.
Oh,
0 mana.
brother.
Opponent's Hero Power. Call of the Raven. 1 mana. Add a random 1-cost minion to your hand. Up 20 health. Ravencaller Kozlur. Your 50 Toki. 5th Toki. Time Tinker. Up 20 health. Ravencaller Kozlur. Hero Power. Hero Power. Temporal Loop. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Angry Chicken. 1/1 has +5 attack while damaged. Turn ended.
Oh yeah.
Your turn. You have 2 mana. You drew Blinktron 3000. Blinktron Tinkmaster over 3 mana 3/3 Battle Cry. Transform another random minion into a 5/5 Devilsaur or a 1/1 Squirrel. Flamulocer 3 of 3 Novice Engineer 2 Primordial. Novice Summon.
I hope you like
You can
my
still use your
emojis.
hero power. Are you sure? You summoned Novice Engineer. You drew Babbling Book.
Ooh, I have
Turn
this.
ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Raven Familiar 2/2 Battle Cry. Reveal a spell in each deck. If yours costs more, draw it. You revealed a 2-cost Unstable Portal. Your opponent revealed a 3-cost Kill Command. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent's Angry Chicken attacked your Novice Engineer. Your opponent's Angry Chicken gained 5 attack. Your Novice Engineer and your opponent's Angry Chicken died. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 3 mana. You drew Mad Bomber.
It's funny.
Up 2/2 Raven. And Mad Bomb 2. You have 3 Babbling Book. Blinktron. Tinkmaster. Flamuloc Primordial. Flamuloc Summon. You can still use Hero Power. Hero Power. Temporal Loop. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent played Kill Command. Deal 3 damage. If you control a beast, deal 5 damage instead. Your Flamulocer took 5 damage. Your Flamulocer died. Your opponent's Raven Familiar attacked your hero. Your hero took 2 damage. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 4 mana. You drew Water Elemental. You have Mad Bomber 5 of 6. Water Summon. You summoned Water Hero Power. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Raven Familiar 2/2 Battle Cry. Reveal a spell in each deck. If yours costs more, draw it. You revealed a 2-cost Book of Spectres. Your opponent revealed a 5-cost Nourish. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Enchanted Raven 2/2. Your opponent used Call of the Raven. Add a random 1-cost minion to your hand. 1 card was added to your opponent's hand. Your opponent's first Raven Familiar attacked your hero. Your hero took 2 damage. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 5 mana. You drew Unstable Portal. Primordial Tube. Tinkmaster 3/3. Blinktron 3/3 Battle Cry. Equip a random. You have 5 Babbling Book. Mad Bomb. Unstable Portal. Mad Babbling Book.
You want to cast a spell?
You summoned
I
Babbling
want
Book.
to cast a spell.
1 Firelands Portal was a Fireland 7 deal 6 damage. Unstable 2 add a random mid play. You played Unstable Portal. 1 Storm Giant was a Storm Giant 5 Storm Giant. You have 2/5/8 Taunt. Forge costs 2 less. Candy Forge card.
Boom.
Hero Power. Temporal Minions 3/6. Shoot up. Your Water Element. Up 17 health frozen. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Nesting Rock. 4/7 Battle Cry. If you control at least 2 other minions, gain taunt. Your opponent's Nesting Rock gained taunt. Your opponent's first Raven Familiar attacked your Babbling Book. Your minion died. Your opponent's second Raven Familiar attacked your hero. Your hero took 2 damage. Your opponent's Enchanted Raven attacked your hero. Your hero took 2 damage. Turn ended. Your opponent's hero is no longer frozen. Your turn. You have 6 mana. You drew Cinderstorm. Cinderstorm 3. Deal 5 damage randomly split among all enemies. Play card. You played Cinderstorm. Your opponent's 2 Raven Familiar took 1 damage. Your opponent's Nesting Rock took 3 damage. Your opponent's Raven Familiar hand. You have 3 out. Tinkmaster over Splintron. Mad Bomb. Fireland Storm. You have 3 out of Firelands. Mad Bomb 2 mana. Fireland 7 Storm 3 mana. Fire Mad Bomb 2 Mad Bomb. Summon at the right.
Wanna blow something up?
You summon Mad Bomber.
Get lucky.
Your opponent's hero. Your Water Elemental and your opponent's Nesting Rock took 1 damage.
Okay.
Hero 0 minion 3/5. Shoot 4/3 Nesting Rock. Your hero power. Your opponent's 16 to your 7 health. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Hobgoblin 2/3 whenever you. Your opponent summoned Novice Engineer 1. Opponent's minions Raven Familiar 1 of Enchanted 2/2 Hop 2/3 Novice Engine 3/3. Both minions died. Your opponent summoned Enchanted Raven 2/2.
Okay.
Your opponent's Raven Familiar attacked your Water Elemental. Your Water Elemental triggered. Your opponent's Raven Familiar became frozen. Your Water Elemental and your opponent's Raven Familiar died. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 7 mana. You drew Book of Specters. Book of Storm Giant 5 of 6. Forge card. Book of Storm. You have 5/1 Mod Storm Giant. Summon. You summon Storm Giant. And Primordial Glyph. You have 4 Tinkmaster over Splintron 3 Fireland Book of Fire 7 mana. Primordial 2. Discover a spell. Play. You played Primordial Glyph. Choose 1. Rewind 1 of 3. 2. Discover a copy of another spell you cast this game. Explosive 3 Secret. After your elemental side current progress is 0 out. Explode 1. You have 2 Explode 1 Secret after you play. You cast Explosive Runes. Hero Power. Temporal Loop. Hero Power. Hero Power. Up 16. You're 7 health. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Novice Engineer. 1/1 Battle Cry. Draw a card. Your opponent's Hobgoblin triggered. Your opponent's second Novice Engineer gained 2 attack and 2 health. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your Explosive Runes triggered. Your opponent's hero and your opponent's second Novice Engineer took 3 damage. Your opponent's Novice Engineer died. Your opponent played Wrath. Choose 1. Deal 3 damage to a minion or 1 damage and draw a card.
No.
Your Storm Giant took 3 damage. Your opponent played Wrath. Choose 1. Deal 3 damage to a minion or 1 damage and draw a card.
That is actually unfair.
Your Storm Giant took 3 damage. Your opponent's Enchanted Raven attacked your Storm Giant. Both minions died. Your opponent's Novice Engineer attacked your hero. Your hero took 3 damage. Your opponent's Hobgoblin attacked your hero. Your hero took 2 damage. Your opponent summoned Young Priestess. 2/1 at the end of your turn. Give another random friendly minion plus 1 health.
You're cheating.
Turn ended. Your opponent's Young Priestess triggered. Your opponent's Novice Engineer gained 1 health.
Not many cards
Your turn. You have 8 mana. You drew Spellslinger. Spellslinger 5 Book of Specters up 13 health. And Tinkmaster of you have 8 Linktron 300253 Fireland 7 deal 6 damage. Summon a random 6 cost minion. Book of Spellslinger. Book Firelands Port. Book of Firelands Port. Choose a target. Opponent. You played Firelands Portal. 1 High Lord Thordragon was summoned into your battlefield. Your 5/5 Divine Shield. Divine Shield after a friendly minion loses Divine Shield. Give a minion in your hand +5/+5. You have 1 out of 8 Hero Power. Hero Power. Temporal Loop. You used Temporal Loop. Your Firelands Portal moved from your graveyard to your hand. Your Spellslinger moved from your hand to your deck. Your opponent's hero recovered 6 health.
Graveyard?
You drew Spellslinger. Firelands Portal 3 of 5. Choose a top 13. You played Firelands Portal. 1 Lead Dancer was summoned into your battle. 4/2 Death Lead Dancer. You have no. Your 2 health up 7 health. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Vex Crow 3/3 whenever you cast a spell. Summon a random 2 cost minion. Your opponent's Young Priestess attacked your Lead Dancer. Both minions died. Your Lead Dancer triggered. Your Bloodmage Thalnos moved from your deck. 1/1 Dead Bloodmage Thalnos. Your opponent played Raven Idol. Choose 1. Discover a minion or discover a spell. Your opponent's Vex Crow triggered. 1 Arrowsmith was summoned into your opponent's battlefield. 1 card was added to your opponent's hand. Your opponent's Novice Engineer attacked your hero. Your hero took 3 damage. Your hero recovered 16 health and became immune.
Rewinding time.
Your Primordial Glyph, your Novice Engineer and your Flammulaker moved from your graveyard to your hand. Your opponent's Hobgoblin and your opponent's first Novice Engineer returned to your opponent's hand. Your opponent's first Raven Familiar and your opponent's Angry Chicken moved from your opponent's graveyard to your opponent's hand. Your Tinkmaster over Spark, your Blinktron 3000, your Spellslinger and your Book of Specters moved from your hand to your deck. Your Babbling Book, your Unstable Portal, your Water Elemental, your Cinderstorm and your Mad Bomber moved from your graveyard to your deck. Your Bloodmage Thalnos moved from your battlefield to your deck. Your opponent's first Enchanted Raven, your opponent's second Enchanted Raven, your opponent's second Novice Engineer, your opponent's second Raven Familiar, your opponent's Nesting Rock, your opponent's Raven Idol, your opponent's first Wrath, your opponent's second Wrath and your opponent's Kill Command moved from your opponent's graveyard to your opponent's deck. Your opponent's Vex Crow moved from your opponent's battlefield to your opponent's deck. Your opponent's first card and your opponent's second card moved from your opponent's hand to your opponent's deck. Your hero is no longer immune. Your opponent's hero recovered 13 health. You lost 1 spell damage. You drew Tinkmaster over Spark. Hero Power, Temporal Loop. You can still use your Hero Power. Are you Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Angry Chicken. 1/1 has +5 attack while damaged. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 2 mana. You drew Water Elemental. Water Primordial Glyph 1 Novice Engineer Flammulaker Tinkmaster of Water Element. Primordial Glyph play. You played Primordial Glyph. Choose 1. Conjure Mana Biscuit 1 of 3. Mirror Image 2 of Reverberations 3/3 summon a copy of a minion. Each one dies. Mirror 1 summon 2/0/2 minions with taunt. Conjure 2. Add a biscuit to your hand that refreshes 2 mana crystals. You have 0 hero power. Hand. Conjure Mana Biscuit 5. Add a biscuit to your hand that you played Conjure Mana Biscuit. 1 Mana Biscuit was added to your hand. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Raven Familiar. 2/2 Battle Cry. Reveal a spell in each deck. If yours costs more, draw it. You revealed a 3-cost Cinderstorm. Your opponent revealed a 1-cost Raven Idol. Your opponent's Angry Chicken attacked your hero. Your hero took 1 damage. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 3 mana. You drew Bloodmage Thalnos.
Oh, that's too bad. It's a shame. Well, that definitely saved my life. Right there.
Hand. Novice Engineer 1 of 6. Flammulator 2 of summon. You can still use your hand. Hand. Mono Biscuit 4 of 5. You have 0 Water Elemental Tinkmaster Novice Engine. Luzmich fell Mono Biscuit 4. You played Mono Biscuit. Hand. Luzmich fell nose 4 of 4. You gained 2 Luzmich fell nose.
Bam bam.
Up 1-1. Raven 2-2. Up 18 L. Hand. Luzmich. Summon at the rock. You can still 0 power. Temporal. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Hobgoblin 2-3 whenever you play a 1 attack minion. Give it +2/+2. Your opponent's Raven Familiar attacked your Luzmich Thalnos. Your minion died. You lost 1 spell damage. Your Luzmich Thalnos triggered. You drew Unstable Portal. Your opponent's Angry Chicken attacked your hero. Your hero took 1 damage. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 4 mana. You drew Babbling Book.
Hold on a moment. I'm trying to do something. Alright, back to
Hand Babbling Novice Engineer Tinkmaster of Water Element Unstable Port Babbling Book. Add a random minion to your hand. You played Unstable Portal. 1 Sacrificial Summoner was added to your hand. Your Flammulator triggered. Your opponent's hero took 2 damage. You have 0/3/3 Battle Cry. Destroy a friendly minion. Summon a minion from your deck that costs 1 more. Babbling Book 1/1/2. Water Elemental summon at the.
You wanna cast a spell?
You summon
I
Babbling
wanna
Book.
cast a spell.
1 Elemental Inspiration was at Element 7 for each spell school you have cast this game. Summon a 4/5 Vortex with a random bonus effect. 1.
Oh, useful.
Hero power. 10 minions. 2/4.
So I'm gonna reverse
You
time.
use Temporal Loop.
Because I don't like the one I got.
Your Unstable Portal moved from your graveyard to your hand. Your Babbling Book moved from your battlefield to your Babbling Book 5 of 5. Babbling Book 5 Unstable. You have 4 mana. Water Elemental Tinkmaster Novice and Babbling Book Unstable. Add a random minion to your hand. Play card. You played Unstable Portal. 1 Inkling Ambusher was added to your hand. Your Flammulator triggered. Your opponent's Angry Chicken and your opponent's Hobgoblin took 1 damage. Your opponent's Angry Chicken gained 5 attack. Your opponent's Angry Chicken died. Inkling Lamp 0/1/2 Stealth has +3 attack and immune while attacking. You have 2 out of 4. Babbling Book 4 Inkling Lamp 0.
Can't dodge what
You summon Inkling Ambusher. Babbling Book Water Element Babbling Summon.
You wanna cast a spell?
You summon
I
Babbling
wanna
Book.
cast a spell.
Alright, can you get the spell?
1 Shattering Blast was added to your hand. Your hero. Shattering 3 destroy all frozen minions.
Oh my god.
Minions. Flammula 2/4. Choose up to 2/1. Raven Familiar Hobgoblin 2/2. Minion Inkling Lamp 1/2 step flat. Choose up Hobgoblin. You have no value. Up 18 health. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent's Raven Familiar attacked your Flammulator. Both minions died. Your opponent summoned Novice Engineer 1/1 Battle Cry. Draw a card. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Raven Familiar 2/2 Battle Cry. Reveal a spell in each deck. If yours costs more, draw it. You revealed a 2-cost Book of Specters. Your opponent revealed a 2-cost Rat. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 5 mana. You drew Blinktron 3000. Minions. Inkling Ambusher 1 of 2. 1/2 Stealth. Opponent 1/1. Raven for 2/2. Mid 1/2 Stab 1/2. Shoot up 1 Novice Engineer. Your Babbling Book attack your opponent's Novice Engineer. 2 Novice Engineer. You have Tinkmaster of 3 Water Elemental 4 Shattering Blast. Blinktron 5/3/4. Summon it. You summon Blinktron 3000. You equip Tobacco Dallas. Your opponent's hero equip 1 Seedclid Buckler. Your hero opponent's weapon Seedclid 2/3 Death Rattle. Give your minions Divine Shield. Weapon Hope of 4/2. After your hero attacks, give your minions +1/+1 wherever they are. Your hero power temp minions. Inkling Ambusher 1 of 3. Your hero. Choose opponent 2/2. Raven Familiar. Your hero attacked your opponent's Raven Familiar. Your hero took 2 damage. Your opponent's Raven Familiar took 4 damage. Your Hope of Dallas triggered. Your Novice Engineer. Your Tinkmaster over Spark and your Water Elemental gained 1 attack and 1 health. Your minions gained 1 attack and 1 health. Your opponent's
What did they ever do to you?
Up 18 hero power minions. Inkling Ambusher 1 of 3. Choose hero power. Your Inkling Ambush. Turn end up 2 attack and 30 min 2/3. Your opponent 2/2. Opponent's minions. Nesting Rock 1 of 1. 4/7. Your opponent's hero attacked your Babbling Book. Both characters took 2 damage. Your Babbling Book died. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 6 mana. You drew Cinderstorm. Cinder 3 deal 5 damage randomly split among all enemies. Up 4/7. Nesting. Your hero. Choose opponent. Your hero attacked your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero took 4 damage. Your overflow was triggered. Your novice engineer. Your minion. Your overflow. Cinders to play card. You played Cinderstorm. Your opponent's hero took 1 damage. Your opponent's nesting rock. Shattering glass 3 ma. You have water element 4 ma. Think mass. You have 3 novice engine. 2 3 3. Summon a.
I hope you like my invention.
You summoned novice engineer. You drew Spellslinger.
Yeah.
Hero minion 3 4. Linktron 5 6. Novice Linkvale amp. 4 3. Your Linkvale ambusher attack your opponent. Hero power minions. Linktron. You have your opponent. You have up 2 attack and 1 health. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned novice engineer. 1 1 battle cry. Draw a card. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned enchanted raven 2 2. Your opponent played kill command. Deal 3 damage. If you control a beast, deal 5 damage instead. Your Inkwell ambusher took 5 damage. Your Inkwell ambusher died. Your opponent's hero attacked your novice engineer. Your opponent's hero took 3 damage.
Oh,
Your novice
down you
engineer
go.
took 2 damage. Your opponent's hero died. You win.
Hi, boy.
Battle.net app. Ops 30. Also, your hero reached level 18. Scene with controlled window. Pause recording. Not checked.
I have
Hearthstone.
returned.
Hearthstone.
Once again.
Adventure screen. You're on opponent number 3 out of 8.
One minute.
Adventure menu. Play 1 of 2. Choose your
Who
loot.
dares unmake my monstrous children?
You. Are you the creature behind these things?
Choose your loot. 1. Boom. Blizzard 1 of 3. 6 mod Blizzard. Med of the Guardian 2 of 3. 8 7 battle cry. Equip a Tish. Great staff of the Guardian.
Ooh.
Med of the Guardian for 8 mana. Med of Blizzard 1. You're on opponent number 3 out of 8. Adventure menu. Play 1 of 2.
Hagatha is the dark power behind the witchwood. Find her and stop her.
You're on opponent number 3 out of 8. Adventure menu. Play 1 of 2. Starting game. Please wait.
We're on a quest to discover where you are. Nahilda.
Toki versus Cutthroat Willie!
You start with 3 cards. You go first.
Your time is up.
The cotton wants me to.
Starting hand. Keeper replace cards. Spellslinger 1 of 3. Novice Engineer 2. Bloodmage 2. Bloodmage Thalnos. Nob Spellslinger 1 of 3. 3 Spellslinger.
Ruling with the blood mage. That's the weird blood mage. What do you mean, bro? Alright.
Your turn. You have 1 mana. You drew Unstable Portal.
Alright, what we got?
Opponent's hit 25 health. Cutthroat Willie. Your 20 health. Toki. Hero power. Temporal loop. Opponent's hero 2 Shank. 2 deal 1 damage to a minion. Draw a card.
Oh, brother.
2 mana. Shank. 2 mana. Shank. Up 20 cutthroat. Hero power. Hero power. Your opponent has no
I
equipment.
think I'm gonna get shanked.
Your opponent drew 1 card. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 2 mana. You drew Book of Specters. Book of Spellslinger 3 novice 2 Bloodmage 2 ma unstable Bloodmage Thalnos for novice and summon.
I hope you like my invention.
You summon novice engineer. You drew Med of the Guardian. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent played counterfeit coin. Gain 1 mana crystal his turn only. Your opponent gained 1 mana. Your opponent played counterfeit coin. Gain 1 mana crystal his turn only.
More
Your opponent
mana,
gained 1
please.
mana. Your opponent equipped Assassin's Blade 2/5. Your opponent's hero gained 2 attack. Your opponent's hero attacked your novice engineer. Your opponent's hero took 1 damage. Your novice engineer took 2 damage. Your novice engineer died. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 3 mana. You drew Tinkmaster over Spark. Hand. Spellslinger 1 of 3 mana. Tinkmaster 3/3/3. Spellslinger 3/3 battle cry. Both players get a random summon.
Wanted. Dead or
You
alive.
summon Spellslinger. 1 recycle was added to your hand. 1 card was added to your opponent's. Recycle 6/4. Shuffle an enemy minion into your opponent's deck. You can still use hero power. Turn ended.
like
Opponent's
using
turn.
that, but whatever.
Your opponent drew 1 card. Your
Go
opponent summoned
ahead.
Patient Assassin. 1/2 stealth poisonous. Your opponent played backstab. Deal 2 damage to an undamaged minion. Your Spellslinger took 2 damage. Your opponent's hero attacked your Spellslinger. Your opponent's hero took 3 damage. Your Spellslinger took 2 damage. Your Spellslinger died. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 4 mana. You drew Cinderstorm. Hand. Bloodmage Thalnos 1 of 7. Unstable Book of Med of Tinkmat Recite Cinder. Play. You played Cinderstorm. Your opponent's hero took 3 damage. Your opponent's Patient Assassin took 2 damage. Your opponent's Patient Hero power. Temporal. Turn ended. Opponent 2 attack and 18 health. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent played Burgle. Get 3 random cards from your opponent's class. 3 cards were added to your opponent's hand. Your opponent's hero attacked your hero. Your hero took 2 damage. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 5 mana. You drew Water Elemental. Bloodmage Thalnos 2 Water Summon. You summoned Water Elemental. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Dark Iron Skulker 4/3 battle cry. Deal 2 damage to all undamaged enemy minions. Your Water Elemental took 2 damage. Your opponent played Brain Freeze. Freeze a minion combo. Also deal 3 damage to it. Your Water Elemental took 3 damage and became frozen. Your opponent's hero attacked your water elemental. Your opponent's hero took 3 damage. Your water elemental took 2 damage. Your water elemental triggered. Your opponent's hero became frozen. Your water elemental died. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 6 mana. You drew Blink-tron 3000. Blink lose much now 2 unstable 2 mana. Add a random minion to your hand. Play. You played unstable portal.
Played something good.
One blade scientist was added to your hand. Hand blade side ready. 0-2 for combo. Give a friendly minion poisonous. You have no hand 2 lose. You have 4 Book of Med of the Guardian 8 Tinkmaster over 3 recycle 5 of 7 4 shuffle an enemy minion into your opponent's deck. Up 4 for dark. Hand blade side Blink-tron 3-5 recycle 5 4 Tinkmaster 3 Med of the 8 Book of 2 lose. Book Med Tinkmaster over Spark. Summon.
This time for sure.
You summon Tinkmaster over Spark. Your opponent's Dark Iron Sculptor transforms into 1 squirrel. Opponent 1 squirrel. Hand. Blade Scientist 6 of ready. 0-2-3. Choose min. You summon Blade Scientist. Hero power. Hero
Buffoon,
power.
I'm a doctor. That's
Turn ended. Opponent's turn.
so glad.
Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Chatty Bartender 4-4 at the end of your turn. If you control a secret, deal 2 damage to all enemies. Your opponent played counterfeit coin. Gain 1 mana crystal his turn only. Your opponent gained 1 mana. Your opponent used Shank. Deal 1 damage to a minion. Draw a card.
Shank.
Your opponent drew 1 card. Your Tinkmaster over Spark took 1 damage. Your opponent's Swirl attacked your hero. Your hero took 1 damage. Turn ended. Your opponent's hero is no longer frozen. Your turn. You have 7 mana. You drew Med of the Guardian. And Med of Blink. Recycle 4 of 6. 4 shuffle an enemy minion into 1 Swirl. Chatty. 4-4 Chatty Bartender. 4-4 Chatty Bartender. Chatty Bartender. Hand. Ludwig Falno 2 Book of Spectres Med of the Guardian. Recycle 4 Blink. Recycle. Choose opponent Chatty Bart. You played Recycle. Hand. Lose 2 mana. You have 3-2 Ludwig. Summon a 3rd. You summon Ludwig Falno. You gain 1. Minions. Tinkmaster over Spark 3-2 point. Choose opponent. Your Tink. Hero minions. Blade Scientist. Choose a target. Opponent 1-1. Squirrel. Your Blade side. Your hero power. Turn 2 attack your 17 health. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent played Cycle of Hatred. Deal 3 damage to all minions. Summon a 3-3 spirit for every minion killed. Your minions took 3 damage. Your minions died. You lost 1 spell damage. Your Ludwig Falno's triggered. You drew Mad Bomber. 3 Spirit of Vengeance were summoned into your opponent's battlefield. Your opponent's hero attacked your hero. Your hero took 2 damage. Your opponent has 15 health. Your turn. You have 8 mana. You drew Primordial Glyph. Primordial Glyph 6 of 6. Book of Spectres Med of the Guardian. Summon. You summon Med of the Guardian.
So kind of you to join me.
You equip the teeth. Your hero gained 1 attack. Weapon 1-3. After you cast a spell, summon a random minion of that cost. Lose 1 to your hero power. Temporal Loop.
Yeah,
You used Temporal Loop.
bad.
Your Med of the Guardian returned to your hand. Your Primordial Glyph moved from your Primordial Glyph 6 of 6. Primordial play card. You played Primordial Glyph. Choose 1. Deform 1 of 3 6. Deal 2 damage to all minions. Summon a 2-2 volatile skeleton for each killed. Siphon 2 deal 2 damage. Honorable kill. Reduce the cost of Kabbalist 4. Get 3 arcane. Get 3 random mage spells. 1 Kabbalist. You have 6-2 Kabbalist's Tome. You played Kabbalist's Tome. Volcanic Potion. Astral Rift and First Flame were. First Flame made of it 1 deal 2 damage to a minion. Add a sec Astral Rift 2 add 2 random minions to your hand. Volcan 3 deal 2 damage to all minions. 3 Volcanic Potion. You played Volcanic Potion. Your opponent's minions took 2 damage. Hand. First Flame 7 of you have 1 out of 8 1 mana. Choose it. Opponent. You played First Flame. Your opponent's first speed. 1 second flame was added to your opponent's spear hand. Book of Spectres 1 of 7. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Revenant Assassin 7-5 stealth. Your opponent summoned Bladed Cultist 1-2 combo. Gained +1/+1. Your opponent's Bladed Cultist gained 1 attack and 1 health. Your opponent's first Spirit of Vengeance attacked your hero. Your hero took 3 damage. Your opponent's second Spirit of Vengeance attacked your hero. Your hero took 3 damage. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 9 mana. You drew Babbling Book. Babbling Book 8 of 8. Second Babbling summon.
Babbling Book?
Cast a spell.
You summon Babbling Book.
Cast a spell.
1 Flamistrix was at Flamistrix 7 Flam play card.
My
You played
savior.
Flamistrix. Your opponent's minions took 5 damage. Your opponent's minions died. Hand. Second Flame 7 of choose opponent. Select a minion. Hand. Hero power. Temporal hand. Second hero power. Of 12 health. Your 9 health. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Dragon Color Lana 3/3 battle cry. Summon a 5/5 dragon for each spell you cast this game that costs 5 or more. 1 fire dragon was turn fired. 5/5. Your turn. You have 10 mana. You drew Blizzard. Hand. Book of Spectres 1 of 8. Med of the Guardian 2 of 8. You have Blink-tron 3005. Med of the Guardian Mad Bomber 5. Astral Rift 6. Second Flame Blizzard 8 of. Second Flames Astral Rifts Book of Spectres 1 of Med of the Linked Med of. Summon at the right. You summon Med of the Guardian.
So kind of you to join me.
You equip the teeth. Your hero gained 1 attack. Hand. Book of Spectre 2. Draw 3 cards. Discard any spells drawn. Mad Bomber for 2/3/2. Summon it.
Wanna blow something up?
You summon Mad Bomber.
A las 12:30.
Your opponent's hero, your Meadow, the Guardian, and your opponent's Dragon Color Lana took 1 damage. 11 health. Your hero, hero powered minions. Babbling Book 1 of 3. 1 2. Choose opponent 3 2. Dragon Fire 5 5. Your hero, hero pop minions. Babbling Book your hero. Choose your 1 attack and 9 health. Your hero attack your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero, hero power, temporal loop minions. Babbling Book 1 of 3. Choose you have hero, hero. Opponent 9 health. Up 3 2 fire 5. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent's fire dragon attacked your hero. Your hero took 5 damage. Your opponent's Dragon Color Lana attacked your hero. Your hero took 3 damage. Your opponent equipped Shadow Blade. 3-2 Battle Cry. Your hero is immune this turn. Your opponent's hero became immune. Your opponent's hero gained 3 attack. Your opponent summoned Great Prince Galawix. 5-8 whenever your opponent casts a spell. Gain a copy of it and give them a coin. Your opponent's hero attacked your Mad Bomber. Your Mad Bomber took 3 damage. Your Mad Bomber your turn. You have 10 mana. You drew Flamulicker. Flamulic. Blizzard 6 of 7 Flamulic. Summon. You have 7 out of hand. Book of Spectres. 1 Link Drop. Meadow. The Astral Rip. 2nd. Blizzard 6. Play. You played Blizzard. Your opponent's Great Prince Galawix triggered. 1 Galawix's coin was added to your hand. 1 Blizzard was added to your opponent's hand. Your opponent's minions took 2 damage and became frozen. Your opponent's Dragon Color Lana died. Your Aziz triggered. 1 Mida. Your light was summoned. Mida.
You're safe now.
4-6 Divine Shield. Lifesteal and Death Rattle.
Whoa.
Mida. Pure Light. Hand. 2nd Flame 5 of 6. 1 mana. Choose the opponent's 5-3 of a fire Great Prince 5-5.
Cool now. Let's
5.
go.
You played 2nd Flame. Your opponent's Great Prince Galawix triggered. 1 Galawix's coin was added to your hand. 1 2nd Flame was added to your opponent's hand. Your opponent's Fire Dragon took 2 damage. Your Aziz triggered. 1 Third Mantle Musician. Third Mantle Musician 5 of 5. Your Aziz Third Mantle Musician. Hand. Galawix's coin 5-0. Galawix hero power. Temper minions 1-2. Choose opponent. Your Meadow. The Guardian 2 of choose a opponent. Your Meadow. The Guardian hero opponent.
That was close. That was very close. I almost lost that.
Press enter to continue. You gain 37 XP. Adventure screen. You're on opponent number 4 out of 8. Adventure menu. Play 1 of 2. Choose a treasure. Enhance a magic 1 of 3. 1 mana. Add a random spell from each class to your hand. Puzzle box 1 mana. Transform all minions into random ones that cost 3 more. Stroke of Midnight 2 mana. Echo. Destroy a random enemy minion. Spell. Witchwood. Puzzle. Stroke of Midnight 3 of 3. Choose your loot. 1. Lost secrets. Counter spell 1 of 3. 3 secret. Meadows Valet 2 2 2 3. Battle cry. If you control a secret, deal 3 damage. Arcane keys 4 2 2. Battle cry. Discover a secret. Put it into the battlefield. Minion. Meadow counter spell 1 of 3. You're on opponent number 4 out of 8. Adventure menu. Play 1 of 2.
By wing and talon, my harpy sisters keep peace in my wood.
You're on opponent number 4 out of 8. Adventure menu. Play 1 of 2. Starting game. Please wait.
Okay.
Toki versus Saphira!
You start with 3 cards. You go first.
Fool! You go no farther!
Starting hand. Keep or replace card. Movement Thalmos 1 of 3. Primordial 2 mana Meadow. The 8 mana Meadow. The Guardian will be. You drew Meadow. The Guardian.
Bro.
Your turn. You have 1 mana. You drew Unstable Portal. Up 30 health. Saphira Dusktalon. Opponent's hero power. Tangled Wrath. 2 mana. Passive duck whenever your opponent casts a spell. Draw a spell from your deck. 2 mana. Tangled Wrath. 2 mana. Passive duck whenever your opponent casts a spell. Draw a spell from your deck. Hero power. Temper hero power. Up 30 health. Saphira Dusktalon. Your 20 Toki. Your opponent summons Swamp Dragon Egg. 0-3 Death Rattle. Add a random dragon to your hand. 20 Toki. Time Tinker. Your turn. 25 hand. Blizzard 5 of you have unstable 2 Meadows. The Guard Primordial Loosemage. Loot summon. You summon Movement Thalmos. You gain 1 spell damage. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent played Power of the Wild. Choose 1. Give your minions +1/+1 or summon a 3/2 Panther. 1 Panther was summoned into your opponent's battlefield. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 3 mana. You drew Arcane Keysmith. Arcane Primordial Blip 2 mana. Meadow. The Guardian 8 unstable 2 mana. Blizzard 4 Arcane. Unstable 2 Adarant Blip. You played Unstable Portal.
Your magic only
Your opponent's hero power trigger. Your opponent drew 1 card. 1 SI:7 Assassin was at hand. SI:4 4 for costs. 1 less for each SI:7 card you played this game. You used Temporal Loop.
Nope.
Your Unstable Portal moved from your graveyard to your hand. Your Arcane Keysmith moved from your. You drew Arcane. Hand. Meadow. Unstable Portal 3 play. You played Unstable Portal. Your opponent's hero power triggered. Your opponent drew 1 card. 1 Rotting Necromancer was added to your. Rotting Nec 1 mod 5 for Battle Cry. Dredge. If it's an undead, deal 5 damage to the enemy hero. You have 1 out of 3. Summon it to You summon Rotting Necromancer. Choose 1. Mad Bomber 1 of 3. 2, 3, bad minion. Water element 4, 3, 3 element. Link 5, 3, bad minion. Water element mad 2 mana. Minions. Blue match found 1, 1. Choose opponent 0, 3 dead swamp panther. Opponent's here. Your blue. You have no. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent played swipe. Deal 4 damage to an enemy and 1 damage to all other enemies. Your hero and your blue match Falnos took 1 damage. Your Rotting Necromancer took 4 damage. Your minions died. You lost 1 spell damage. Your blue match Falnos triggered. You drew Mad Bomber. Your opponent's Panther attacked your hero. Your hero 21 health. Your turn. You have 4 mana. You drew Stroke of Midnight. Stroke of Midnight. Mad Arcane Key. Blizzard 3. Med of the Primordial. Med of the Guardian Primor 2. Med Blizzard Arcane Key. Mad Bomber.
Wanna blow something up?
You summoned Mad Bomber. Your hero took 3 damage. You used Temporal Loop.
Oh, brother. Rewinding time.
Your Mad Bomber returned to your Stroke of Mad Arcane Mad Summon.
Wanna blow something up?
You summoned Mad Bomber.
Alright, let's get better luck this time.
Your hero took 1 damage. Your opponent's Panther took 2 damage. Your opponent's Stroke of Midnight Primordial Glyph 1 of Stroke of Primordial Blade. You played Primordial Glyph. Your opponent's hero power triggered. Your opponent drew 1 card. Choose 1. Wildfire 1 of 3 1 Your hero power deals 1 more damage this game. Ruined Orb 2 mon. Deal 2 damage. Discover a spell. Volume up 4. Draw 3 spells. Finale. Discover a copy of 1. Ruined Orb. 1 Ruined Orb was added. Hand. Ruined Orb. You have 0. Choose its opponent's minion. 0 swamp. You played Ruined Orb. Your opponent's hero power triggered. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent's hero took Kabbalist's 4 mon. Vengeful Viz 3 mon. Secret. After an enemy minion attacks your hero, summon a copy of it to attack the enemy. Infinity 2 mon. Discover a spell. Reduce its cost by 1. Finale. Return this to your hand at end of turn. Kabbalist's Tome. Infinity. 1 Infinity.
Magnitude.
Opponent's turn.
So many
Your
value.
opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent played Mark of the Wild. Give a minion taunt +2/+3. Your opponent's Swamp Dragonet gained taunt 2. Your opponent played Claw. Give your hero +2 attack this turn. Minions. Mad Bomber 1 of 1.
Your
opponent's hero attacked your Mad Bomber. Your opponent's hero lost 2 armor and took 1 damage. Your Mad Bomber took 2 damage. Your Mad Bomber died. Your opponent's Swamp Dragon Egg attacked your hero. Your hero took 2 damage. Turn ended. Your opponent's hero. Your turn. You have 5 mana. You drew Cinderstorm. Cinderstorm 3. Deal 5 damage randomly. Split a med of the guard 8 mana. You played Cinderstorm. Your opponent's hero power triggered. Your opponent drew 1 card.
Bam, 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 bam.
Your opponent's hero took 1 damage. Your opponent's Swamp Dragon Egg took 4 damage. Up 2 death hand. Stroke of Midnight 2 echo. Infinitize the ready 2 mana. You played Infinitize the Maxitude. Your opponent's hero power. Choose 1. Disco at the end of 6 mana. Disco at the end of time. 6 mana. Cast 5 random secrets from the past. At the start of your turn, destroy them. Shattering Black 3. Destroy elemental outside. Current progress is 0 out of 2. Side quest. Play an elemental 2 turns in a row. Reward. Draw 3 spells from your deck. Current. Shattering Disco at the end of time. 1 disco. Hero power. You have 0. You use Temporal
Let
Loop.
us rewind time. Ah!
You're in Ops 30. Not checked.
Alright.
Hearthstone. Hand. Arcane Keysmith. Opponent's minions. Swamp Dragon Egg 1 of 1. 2/6 death rattle. Hand. Stroke of Midnight. You have 5 mana. Infinitize the Stroke of Midnight. 4/2 echo. Destroy a random enemy min play card. You played Stroke of Midnight. Your opponent's hero power trick. Your opponent's Swamp Dragon Egg died. Hand. Infinitize the max at 2 mana. Infinitize the Infinite Cinderstorm 5 of 3 mana. You played. Your opponent's hero power triggered. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent's hero took 5 damage. Turn ended. You discarded Stroke of Midnight. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent played Nourish. Choose 1. Gain 2 mana crystals or draw 3 cards. Your opponent gained 2 mana. Your opponent played Wild Growth. Gain an empty mana crystal. Your opponent gained 1 empty mana crystal. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 6 mana. You drew Med of the Guardian.
Okay, that's kind of
Hand.
scary.
Blizzard 2 of 5. 6 mana. Arcane Keys 4/2/2. Summon. You summoned Arcane Keysmith. Choose 1. Potion of Polymorph 3 mod secret. After your opponent plays a minion, transform it into a 1/1 sheep. Vaporized 3 secret. When a minion attacks your hero, destroy it. Mirror End 3 secret. After your opponent plays a minion, summon a copy of it. Potion of Hand. Infinitize the Max. Ready. Infinite play. You played Infinitize the Maxitude. Your opponent's hero power triggered. Your opponent. Choose 1. Molten Reflection 1 form. Choose a friendly minion. Summon a copy of it. Refreshing 5. Draw 2 cards. Refresh 2 mana crystals for each spell drawn. Rune of the Arch. Cast 20 mana worth of 1 Rune of the Archmage. Hero power. Hero power. Temporal. Turn ended. 1 Infinitize the Maxitude was added to your hand. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Devilsaur Egg. 0-3 Death Rattle. Summon a 5-5 Devilsaur. Your potion of polymorph triggered. Your opponent's Devilsaur Egg transformed. Your opponent summoned Wind Fury RP. 4-5 Wind Fury. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 7 mana. You drew Meadows Ballet. And Meadows 2 ma 2-3. 2 Meadows 2 ma 2 Battle Cry. If you control a secret, infinitize the Mac Rune of the Archmage for Meadows the Guardian Rune 8 ma Med Blizzard 2 of 6 Meadows the 8 mana. You have 7. Blizzard 2 of infinitize the Maxit Meadows Ballet Hero Power. Temporal Minions. Arcane Keysmith 1 of 1. 2-2. Shoot up 1-1. Sheep. Wind Fury RP 2 of 2. 4-5. Wind Fury RP. Your infinitize the Hero Power. Hand. Blizzard 2 of Splake. You played Hero Power. Hero Power. Temporal Loop. Your opponent's deep side. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent played Wind Fury. Give a minion Wind Fury.
Bro.
Your opponent played Power of the Wild. Choose 1. Give your minions +1/+1. Or summon a 3-2 Panther. 1 Panther was summoned into your opponent's battlefield. Your opponent played Mark of the Lotus. Give your minions +1/+1. Unknown unavailable. Antivirus protection. Okay. Hearthstone. Your opponent's minions gained 1 attack and 1 health. Your opponent played Wind Fury. Give a minion Wind Fury. Your opponent played Witchwood's Touch. Draw 2 cards. Gain 8 armor. Your opponent drew 2 cards. Your opponent's hero gained 8 armor. Turn ended. Your opponent's Wind Fury RP.
Don't I just lose now?
Your turn. You have 8 mana. You drew counter spell. 6-3 and 5-4. Hand. Meadow the 8 mana. Meadow the Rune of the Art. Infinitize the Mac. You have 8 rune 8 mana. Play card.
Just gotta hope
You played Rune of the
something.
Archmage. Your opponent's hero power triggered. Your opponent drew 1 card.
Alright.
You played Discovery of Magic. Discover a spell from a spell school you haven't cast this game from any class. 1 holy water was added to your hand. You played Arcane Missiles. Deal 3 damage randomly split among all enemies. Your opponent's minions took 1 damage. Your opponent's hero lost 1 armor. You played China's Gift. Discover a temporary Frostbolt. Arcane Intellect or Fireball. 1 Frostbolt was added to your hand. You played Netherwind Portal Secret. After your opponent cast a spell, summon a random 4-cost minion. You played Magic Trick. Discover a spell that costs 3 or less. 1 Stargazing was added to your hand. You played buy 1, get 1 freeze. Freeze a minion. Summon a frozen copy of it. Your opponent's Panther became frozen. 1 Panther was summoned into your... You played Azurite Vein Secret. When the enemy plays a card on the turn that it enters their hand, get a copy that costs 0. You played Volume Up. Draw 3 spells. Finale. Discover a copy of 1. You drew Book of Specters. 1 Book of Specters was added to your hand. Hero Power. Temporal opponent. 7 armor up 6-2 and 5-3. Hero Power. You used Temporal Loop.
Must rewind.
Your Rune of the Archmage moved from your graveyard to your hand. Your Book of Specters and your counter spell moved from your hand to your deck. Your opponent's card moved. You drew counter spell. Hand. Meadow the Guardian 2 Rune of the Infinite Rune of Play card. You played Rune of the Archmage.
Job's done.
Your opponent's hero power triggered. Your opponent drew 1 card. You played Primordial Glyph. Discover a spell. Reduce its cost by 2. 1 Splitting Image was added to your hand. You played Forbidden Flame. Spend all your mana. Deal that much damage to a minion. You played Refreshing Spring Water. Draw 2 cards. Refresh 2 mana crystals for each spell drawn. You drew Spellslinger and Babbling Book. You played Puzzle Box of Yogg Saron. Cast 10 random spells. Targets chosen randomly. You played Fireball. Deal 6 damage. Your opponent's Panther took 6 damage. Your opponent's Panther died. You played a Light in the Darkness. Discover a Paladin minion. Give it +2/+2. 1 Lightforged Crusader was added to your hand. You played Earthshock. Silence a minion. Then deal 1 damage to it. Your opponent's Wind Fury RP recovered 1 health. Was silenced and lost 2 attack and 2 health. You played Petting Zoo. Summon a 3/3 Strider. Repeat for each secret you control. 1 Dark Moon Strider was summoned into your battlefield. You played Stampede. Each time you play a beast this turn, add a random beast to your hand. You played Chaos Creation. Deal 5 damage. Summon a random 5-cost minion. Destroy the bottom 5 cards of your deck. Your hero took 5 damage. 1 Roz Bog Whisper was summoned into your battlefield. You discarded Water Elemental, Blingtron 3000, Flamulicker, Book of Specters and Novice Engineer. You played Converge, put a copy of an enemy minion into your hand. It costs 1. 1 Wind Fury RP was added to your hand. You played Amulet of Undying, tradable resurrect 1 friendly Death Rattle minion, upgrades when traded. 1 Woodwitch Faldos was summoned into your battlefield. You gained 1 spell damage. You played Rapid Fire, when spell deal 3 damage. Your hero took 3 damage. You played Wicked Shipment, tradable summon 2 1/1 imps, upgrades by 2 when traded. 2 imp were summoned into your battlefield. You played Duplicate Secret. When a friendly minion dies, put 2 copies of it into your hand. Of 8 armor and tier 10 health. You have turn opponent's min. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent played Ultimate Infestation. Deal 5 damage. Draw 5 cards. Gain 5 armor. Summon a 5/5 tool. Your opponent drew 1 Mark of the Wild but it burned. Your opponent drew 1 Enchanted Raven but it burned. 1 Ghoul Infestor was summoned into your opponent's battlefield. Your opponent drew 3 cards. Your opponent discarded Mark of the Wild and Enchanted Raven. Your opponent's hero gained 5 armor. Your Oz Frost Whisper took 5 damage. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 9 mana. You drew 1 Pinkmaster over Spark but it burned. You discard Wind Fury RP 10 1 4/5. Wind Fury. Summon it. You summoned Wind Fury RP. And Lightforged ready. 7/9 not Battle Cry. If your deck has no neutral cards, add 5 random Paladin cards to your hand. Babbling 1 mod 1/2. Summon it to right.
You want to cast a spell?
You summon
I
battling
wanna
book.
cast a spell.
1 polymorph with polymorph 4 mop. Choose a 5 dual input. You played polymorph. Your opponent's hero power triggers. Your opponent drew 1 wild growth but it burned. Your opponent discarded wild growth. Your opponent's dual input. You have 3 out of 8 meta 8 infinite 2 mon meta tomb counter spell 3 splitting image 6 of 8 1 spell cylinder set splitting image play hand meta infinite your opponent 3 counter spells 3 mon spell light for 7 9 hero power minions 3 choose up 1 1 hand and minions Roz choose opponent your Roz with hero minions loot choose opponent hand hero imp 5 hand and hero power minions imp 4 of 7 choose opponent your first Roz loot imp 5 of 7 choose a top of 1 1 your second imp attack hand metal hero power temp hand infinite ready 2 mon click you played infinitize the maxitude your opponent's hero power triggered choose 1 sulfurs 1 of 3 1 freeze a minion and its neighbors deal damage to your hero equal to the Nurik Fair 3 secret if you didn't take any damage during your opponent's turn magic trick 1 discover a spell that costs 3 or less 1 magic hand magic trick 7 of 7 click you played magic trick your opponent's hero power triggered. Choose 1. Volcanomancy 1 of 3. 2 choose a minion. When it dies, deal 3 damage to all other minions. Frozen 3 secret. After your opponent plays a minion, add 2 copies of it to your hand. Deck of Lunatomb transform spells in your deck into frozen. 1 frozen. You have 0 hero power. Hero power temp. Up 3 armor and your 10 health. Your Frost Whisper triggered. Your opponent's hero lost 2 armor. Opponent's turn. Your
future.
Opponent's minions. Your opponent's minions. Eon Reaver. 4 battle cry. Deal damage to a minion equal to its attack. Your opponent's hero attacked your Wind Fury Harpy. Your splitting image triggered. 1 Wind Fury Harpy was summoned into your battlefield. Your opponent's hero attacked your first Wind Fury Harpy. Your opponent's hero lost 3 armor. Your Wind Fury Harpy died. Your duplicate triggered. 2 Wind Fury Harpy were added to your hand. Your opponent played Wrath. Choose 1. Deal 3 damage. 2 attack and 20 health. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your Wind Fury Harpy took 1 damage. Your Wind Fury Harpy died. Your opponent summoned Enchanted Raven 2/2. Turn ended. Your opponent's hero lost 2 attack. Your turn. You have 10 mana. You tried to draw a card from 9 health. Hand Wind Fury Harpy 10 of 10. Summon. You summon Wind Fury Harpy 6 Wind Fury. You have 4 out of 6 Wind Fury. Infin 2 mana. Frozen 3 Light Torch. Frozen Clone 7 3 secret. After your opponent plays a minion. Light Spell Cylinder 3 counter spell 4 Meadows counter spell 4 hero power temp. Your opponent's Ludwig Fell Imp 4 of 6. 1/1. Choose a 4/4. Eon Enchanted 2/2. Eon. Min 3/3, Rod 3/1, Loot 1/1, Death Rod 3. At the end of your turn, deal 2 damage to all enemies, improved by spell damage. Up 4/4, Eon Reeve Min 3/3, Rod Ludwig 1 Imp 1/1, Bab 1/2, Wind 4/5, Bab Imp 4 of 6, Babbling Book, shoot up 4/4, your Babbling, your minions, Rod Ludwig Fell 1/1 Imp 4/1/1, shoot up 4/3, your input, your Min hero power, temp minions, your up 4/2, enchant 2/2, hero power, temp, your hero power, temporal. Turn ended. Your Frost Whisper triggered. Your enemies took 2 damage. Your opponent's minion died. Opponent's turn. Your opponent tried to draw a card from an empty deck. Your opponent's hero took 1 damage. Your opponent played Wrath. Choose 1. Deal 3 damage to a minion or 1 damage and draw a card. Your opponent played Starfall. Choose 1. Deal 5 damage to a minion or 2 damage to all enemy minions. Your minions took 2 damage. Your Frost Whisper and your Bloodmage Spell. You lost 1 spell damage. Your Bloodmage Spell nose triggered. Opponent's minions. Runic Egg 1 of 1. Your opponent summoned 0 Rubian Egg 0. Your 7 health. Turn ended.
No.
Your turn.
No.
You have 10 mana.
No.
You tried to draw a card from an empty deck. Your hero took 3 damage. 10 health. Wind Fury Harpy 2 of 2. Choose a your win. Wind Fury Harpy. Choose a your win. 3/1. 3/1. Dirt Moons. Choose up 2 health.
Yeah, you
Your
just
Dirt Moon Strider attacked your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero took 3 damage. Your opponent's hero died. You win. Press enter to continue. You gain 48 XP.
Alright, close one.
Adventure screen. You're on opponent number 5 out of 8. Adventure menu. Play 1 of 2. Choose your loot. 1. Legends. Marin the Fox 1 of 3. 8 mana. Mechgineer Therm of 9 9 set. Whenever an enemy minion dies, summon a leper gnome. Mechgineer Therm of 9 9 whenever Marin 8 6. Battle cry. Summon a 0/8 treasure chest for your opponent. Break it for awesome loot. 6/6. 8 mana. Marin the Fox. You're on opponent number 5 out of 8. Adventure menu. Play 1 of 2.
The Chupacabran. Oh, how hard I worked to make him mine.
You're on opponent number 5 out of 8. Adventure menu. Play 1 of 2. Starting game. Please wait.
Toki versus the Chupacabran.
You start with 3 cards. You go first.
Your time is up!
Starting hand. Keep or replace cards. Mechanier Thermoplasm 1 of 3. Will be replaced. Cinderstorm 2 of 3. Counter spell 3 mana. Will be replaced. You drew Tinkmaster over Spark and Book of Spectres. Your turn. You have 1 mana. You drew counter spell. Opponent's hero. 40 health. Chupacabra. Your 30 health. Toki. 30 Toki. Time Tinker. Hero power. Temporal loop. 0 start. Opponent's hero power. Bloodthirst. 1 mana. Give a friendly minion lifesteal. Hero power. Hero power. Opponent 40 health. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 2 mana. You drew Mad Bomber. Hand. Book of Spectres. Mad Bomber.
Wanna blow something up?
You summon Mad Bomber. Your hero took 3 damage. Hero. You used Temporal Loop.
Rewind.
Your Mad Bomber. And Mad Bomber bot summon.
Wanna blow something up?
You summon Mad Bomber. Your hero took 2 damage. Your opponent's hero took 1 damage. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Duskver 4-1. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 3 mana. You drew Blizzard. Hand. Tinkmaster of 3. Cinderstorm. Tinkmaster. Summon at the right.
This time for sure.
You summon Tinkmaster over Spark. Your opponent's Duskver transformed into 1 squirrel. Minions. Mad Bomb. Your Mad. Your hero power. Hero power. Opponent 36 health. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Rabid Virgin. 3-3 rush. Rabid Virgin 2 of 2. Your opponent's Rabid Virgin attacked your Tinkmaster over Spark. Both minions died. Your opponent's Squirrel attacked your hero. Your hero took 1 damage. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 4 mana. You drew Spellslinger. Hand spells Cinderstorm 3. Book of Spectres 2. Counter spell 3. Blizzard 4. Spellslinger. You played Cinderstorm. Your opponent's hero took 4 damage. Your opponent's Squirrel took 1 damage. Your opponent's Squirrel. Minions. Hero pop minions. Mad Bob choose. Your opponent's hero turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Rabid Virgin. 3-3 rush. Your opponent's Rabid Virgin attacked your Mad Bomber. Both minions died. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 5 mana. You drew Flamulicker. Hand. Flam Book of Counter Spell. Blizzard 3. Spellslinger. Flamulicker. 3 Flamulicker. And 2 Book of Spectres. You have 2 hero power. Hand. Book of Hero Power. 29 Chupacabra. 20 Chupacabra. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent played Swipe. Deal 4 damage to an enemy and 1 damage to all other enemies. Your hero took 1 damage. Your Flamulicker. Your turn. You have 6 mana. You drew Novice Engineer. And Novice spells Novice at summon.
I hope you like my invention.
You summoned Novice Engineer. You drew Bloodmage Thalnos. And Bloodmage summoned a third. You summoned Bloodmage Thalnos. You gained 1 spell damage. Hand. Book of Hero Power. Hand. Book of 29 health. Your 26 health. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Wolfrider. 3-1 charge. Your opponent summoned Duskhaven Hunter. 5-2 stealth. Each turn this is in your hand. Swap its attack and health. Your opponent's Wolfrider attacked your Bloodmage Thalnos. Both mini. Your Bloodmage Thalnos triggered. You drew Maren the Fox. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 7 mana. You drew Stroke of Midnight. Hero powered. Minions. Novice at 1-1. Choose 29. Opponent's hero. 29. Opponent's hero. Opponent's mini. 5-2 Duskhaven Hunter. And 2 Book of Spec. You have 7 counter spell. Blizzard 3 Spellslinger 4. Blizzard play. You played Blizzard. Your opponent's Duskhaven Hunter. Your opponent's hero power. Minions. You have hero power. Opponent 28 health. Turn ended. Your hero. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Furious Etten. 5-9 taunt. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 8 mana. You drew Mechanier Thermoplasm. And Mech Stroke of Maren the Fox. 2 Stroke of Blake. You played Stroke of Midnight. And Book of Spell. Counter spell 2 of Spellslinger counter play. You have 3 of hand. Stroke of hand. Book of Spellslinger. Maren the Fox. 3 of Fox spells.
Wanted. Dead or
You summon
alive.
Spellslinger. 1 sticky situation was added to your hand. 1 sticky situation 0 secret. After your opponent casts a spell, summon a 3-4 spider with stealth plate. You can still hero pop. Opponent 28 health. You discarded Stroke of Midnight. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent played Swipe. Deal 4 damage to an enemy and 1 damage.
Shush, peasant.
Your opponent summoned Duskhaven Hunter. 5-2 Your opponent's Duskhaven Hunter gained lifesteal. Turn ended.
Ooh, that needs to die.
Your turn. You have 9 mana. You drew Primordial Glyph. Had Primordial Mechanier Therm. Maren the Fox. Book of Spec. Primordial. You played Primordial Glyph. Choose 1. Dragon's Fury 1-5. Reveal a spell from your deck. Deal damage equal to its cost to all minions. Heatwave 2. Deal 2 damage to an enemy minion and its neighbors. Quick draw to all enemies instead. Potion of Full. Add 1/1 cop Heatwave. 1 Heatwave full. Heatwave ready. Heatwave play. You played Heatwave. Your enemies took 2 damage. Your opponent's Duskhaven Hunter. Hand. Book of Spectres. You have hero power. Temporal loop. Minions. Novice at 1-1. Choose opponent. Your novice Spellslinger 2 of your Spellslinger. Hero power. Opponent 22 health. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent played bite. Give your hero +4 attack this turn. Gain 4 armor. Your opponent's hero gained 4 attack and 4 armor. Your sticky situation triggered. 1 tomb crawler was summoned into your battlefield. Your opponent summoned Stonidus Boar. 1/1 charge. Your opponent's hero attacked your Spellslinger. Your opponent's hero lost 3 armor. Your Spellslinger took 4 damage. Your Spellslinger died. Your opponent played Saddle Up. Give your minions Death Rattle. Summon a random beast that costs 3 or less. Your opponent's Stonidus Boar gained Death Rattle. Your opponent's Stonidus Boar attacked your Novice Engineer. Both minions died. Your opponent's Stonidus opponent 3/3. Turn ended. Link Fox. 3. And Arcane Piece. You have 10 4 Mechgineer Thermal 9/9. Whenever a summon a you summon Mechgineer Thermoplasm. Hero power 10 minions 3/4 stealth. Mechgineer 9/7. Tomb. Opponent 3/3. Your tomb crawler attacked your opponent's Link Fox. Your opponent's minion died. Your Mechgineer Leper Gnome 3/3. 2/1 death rattle. Deal 2 damage to the enemy. Hero power. Minion Leper Gnome Mechgineer Thermoplasm 2/3. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Saber-Tooth Stalker 8/2 stealth. Your opponent played Vampiric Fangs. Destroy a minion. Restore its health to your hero. Your opponent's hero recovered 7 health. Your Mechgineer Thermoplasm died. Opponent 1 armor and 29 health. Med of the Guardian. You have 10 Arcane Key. Merin the Book of Spec. Mer Arcane Key 4 Mon Merin the 8 Ma 6/6. Book of 2 Ma draw 3 Mer Arcane Med of 8 Ma 7/7. Min 3/1 Tomb Leopard 2/1 Death Hand Merin the Fox 8 Ma 6/6. Summon at the right. You summon Merin the Fox.
And all for me.
1 Master Chest was summoned into your hand. Book of Spect 2 draw hero power 10 minions. Leopard no hero temporal loop. Hand Med of the Guardian 3 Arcane Key Smith. Try again. Hand book play. You played Book of Specters. You drew Mechgineer Thermoplasm. Linktron 3000 and Babbling Book. Hero power minions. Tomb 3/1. Choose opponent 0/8 and Master Chest. Your minions, hero power, minions, leopard 2/1, choose opponent's minions, 0/5, your hero power. Opponent 8/2 stealth, turn end master chest, 0/3 death rattle. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent's Saber-Tooth Stalker attack your hero. Your hero 18 health.
I mean,
Your opponent's Wolf Rider attacked your hero. Your hero took 3 damage. Your opponent played Vampiric Fangs. Destroy a minion. Restore its health to your hero.
no.
Your opponent's hero recovered 1 health. Your leopard gnome died.
Oh, idiot.
Your opponent used Bloodthirst. Give a friendly minion lifesteal. Your opponent's Wolf Rider gained lifesteal. Evonator has come online. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 10 mana. You drew Unstable Portal. Unstable Babbling Book 5/6. Linktron 3 Mechgineer 9 Med of the Min 3/1. Oppo 8/2. Mask 0 Wolf 3/1 Life Min Merin of 6/6. Tomb 3/1. Med of the Mechgineer Thermoplasm 9/9 set. Summon a you summon Mechgineer Thermoplasm. Hand. Hero power minions. Merin the hand. Babbling Book 1/1 2.
You wanna cast a spell?
You summon
I
Babbling
wanna
Book.
cast a spell.
1 Flame Geyser was added to your hero power. Minions 2/3/1. Choose a 8/2 Master 0/3 Death Rat Wolf Ride 3/1 Lifesteal. Your Tomb Crawler attacked your opponent's Wolf Rider. Your opponent's Wolf Rider triggered. Your opponent's hero recovered 3 health. Your Tomb Crawler and your opponent's Wolf Rider died. Hero minions. Merit of 6/6. Your Mechgineer choose an opponent. Your Merit of hero power. Opponent 26 health. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent's Saber-Tooth Stalker attacked your Mechgineer Thermoplasm. Both minions died. Your opponent summoned Saber-Tooth Stalker 8/2 stealth. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 10 mana. You drew Water Elemental. Hand. Arcane Keys Med of the Guardian. Linktron Unstable Flame Water Element. 1 deal 2 damage. Add a 1/2 choose a top. You played Flame Geyser. 1 Flame Element. Flame Elemental 6/6. You have 8 out of 10 mana. Use Water Elemental 4 Unstable Water You summoned Water Elemental. Unstable You played Unstable Portal. 1 Jar Dealer was added to your hand. Jar 0/1 Death Rattle. Add a random 1 cost minion to your hand. You used Temporal Loop.
Come on.
Your Unstable Portal and your you drew water. Hand Water Flame Geyser Unstable Portal. You played Unstable Portal.
Come on. Come on.
1 Streetwise Investigator was added to your hand. Streetwise Investigate 2 Force Battle Cry. Enemy minions lose stealth. Summon you summon Streetwise Investigator.
Oh yeah.
Hand Water you have 6 Flame Geyser 1 Shoot opponent 0/3 Master Chest. Save 8/2. You played Flame Geyser. 1 Flame Elemental was added to your hand. Your opponent hand Flame Elemental. You have 4 out of Water Elemental. You summoned Water Elemental. Minion 6/6. Left 2/1 Dead Merit the Fox. Shoot your Babbling Book 3/6. Your opponent shoot your Babbling minion 2/1 shoot opponent. Your Leper Gnome attacked your opponent's Master Chest. Your opponent's minion died. Your opponent's Master Chest triggered. 1 Wondrous Wand was Wondrous Wand 3. Draw 3 cards. Reduce their cost to 0. Linktron 3003 of 4. Deck 2 cards. Turn ended. Opponent's minions. Unforced and Unprietin. 1 hero. Your opponent's Unprietin gained lifesteal. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 10 mana. You drew Med of the Guardian. And Med of Wondrous Wand 4/5. Linktron 3 Med of the Arcane. A 4 taunt. Battle cry. Summon a random 2-cost minion for your opponent. Myth shadowy figure 7 of 2/2. Battle cry. Transform into a 2/2 copy of a friendly death rattle minion. Water elemental, flame elemental, streetwise invest, babbling book 3, leper gnome, Marin the fox. Hand. Arcane keysmith 4/2/2. Meadow the 8/7. Linktron 5/3/4. Wondrous wand. Meadow 8/7/7. Linktron 3005/3. Battle cry. Wondrous 3. Draw 3 spell. Draw 3 cards. Meadow 8/7/7. 1. Link Meadow arcane 4/2/2. Battle cry. Try again.
Have any more minions?
Wondrous wand. Hero power. Minions. Marin the fox 6/6. Choose a 4/10 lifesteal and taunt. Your Marin. Your hand. Hero power. Temp minions. Lep 2/1 death rattle. Bab 1/2. 4/6. Choose a 4/4 lifesteal and taunt. Your street. Your hand. Hero power. Temporal loop. Minions. 2/1 death rattle.
Smells are fun. So fun.
None. Hand. Hero hand. Wondrous wand. 4/3. Draw 3. Your hand. What? Your opponent. 19 health frozen. Your opponent stunned 4 attack your hero. Your hero took 1 damage. Your opponent used Bloodthirst. Give a friendly minion lifesteal.
Should have done that before.
Your opponent stunned 4 gained lifesteal. Turn ended. Your opponent's hero is no longer frozen. Your turn. You have 10 mana. You drew Meadow's Valet.
Now, if I'm correct.
Your shadow. Your opponent's hero.
Yep. Goodbye.
Press enter to continue. You gain 44 XP.
Okay, I'm doing quite well. Battle 6.
Adventure screen. You're on opponent number 6 out of 8. Adventure menu. Play 1 of 2. Choose a treasure. Scepter of summoning 1 of 3. 0 passive. Your minions that cost 5 or more cost 5. Glyph of warding 0 passive. Enemy minions cost 1 more. Double time for 0 passive. After you cast your first spell in a turn, cast a copy of it. Targets chosen randomly. Glyph scepter of summoning 1 of 3. Glyph of warding 2 of 3. Scepter of 0 passive. Your minions that cost 5 or more cost 5. Choose your loot. 1. Wild magic. Flamme cannon 1 of 3. 2. Deal 4 damage to a random enemy minion. Firelands 7. Deal 6 damage. Summon a random 6 Flamme cannon 2. Deal 4 damage. You're on opponent number 6 out of 8. Adventure menu. Play 1 of 2.
Face the wrath of this tormented earth. Cragtor, rise!
Starting game. Please wait. Please start and play 1 of adventure. You're on opponent number 6 out of 8.
Cookie versus Cragtor.
You start with 3 cards. You go first.
Your time is up!
A rolling stone.
Starting hand. Keeper replace cards. Ludmich Salnos 1 of 3. Babbling book 1. Blizzard 3 6 ma.
Ooh, 1 mana babbling book. I can play something on turn 1. Let's go. Actually, those trees.
You played Scepter of Summoning. Passive your minions that cost 5 or more cost 5. Your turn. You have 1 mana. You drew Meadow's Valet. Opponent's hero power 1 with the trees. 2 mana. Reduce the cost of minions in your hand by 1. Opponent's hero 50 attractor. Your hero 30 Toki time tinker. Hero power temporal hand. Babbling books.
You want to cast a spell?
You summon babbling book.
Cast a spell.
1 by 1. Get 1 freeze. Buy 1. 3 freeze a minion. Summon a frozen copy of it. Hero power temporal. You use temporal loop. Your babbling book return. You drew Meadow's Valet. Hand. Babbling books.
You want to cast a spell?
You summon babbling book.
Cast a spell.
1 cram session was added to your hand. Crams 2. Draw 1 card. Improved by spell damage. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent played Jungle Giant's Quest. Summon 4 minions with 5 or more attack. Reward. Arnabus. Current progress is 0 out of 4. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 2 mana. You drew counter spell.
Well, the moment he gets one
Hand.
out,
Ludmich
is the
Salno
moment
2.
that I lose.
Blizzard 2 6. Meadow 2. Cram session 4 of Meadow 2 3. Battle cry. If you can crack counters. Ludmich You summon Ludmich Salno. Minions. Babbling book. Choose opponent. Your hero power. Hero power. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent used 1 with the trees. Reduce the cost of minions in your hand by 1. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 3 mana. You drew Mechgineer Thermoblick. Hand Mechgin counter spell. Mex 5 mana. Counter cram session. Meadows crack counter split. Hero power. Choose a target. Your min. Choose opponent. Your boost. Your opponent. 47 health. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Rotten Apple Bomb. 4/6 taunt. Death rattle. Restore 6 health to your hero. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 4 mana. You drew Stroke of Midnight. Hand. Blizzard 1 Meadows Valet ready. Cram 2 Meadows ready. 2 Battle Cry. If you control a secret, deal 3 damage. Cram set Mechgineer Stroke. 2 Echo. Destroy a random enemy minion. You played Stroke of Midnight. Your opponent's Rotten Apple Bomb died. Your opponent's Rotten 1. You have 2 out of hand. Meadows Valet 2 ready. 2 ma 2 3.
Excuse me. You
summoned Meadows Valet. Your opponent's hero took 3 hero power. Temporal minions. Babbling book 1 of.
Spells are fun.
None of your. Turn end. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent played poison seeds. Destroy all minions and summon 2 trees to replace them. Your counter spell triggered. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 5 mana. You drew Arcane Keysmith. Arcane Mechanier Thermoblick 5 mana. Summon it. You summon Mechanier Thermoblick. Hero power. Temp minions. Babbling. Choose your Meadow Ballet 3 of. Your Meadow Ballet. Your opponent. 41 health.
Doesn't this actually just go
Your opponent
crazy?
drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Mountain Giant. 8 costs. 1 less for each other card in your hand. Your opponent's Jungle Giants triggered. Current progress is 1 out of 4. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 6 mana. You drew Mechanier Thermal. Mechanier Arcane Keysmith 3 of 4. Cram Session 2. Blizzard 6. Deal 3 damage to all enemy minions and freeze them. Minions. Babbling 1-2. Lose 1-1. Meadows 2-3. Mechanier 9. Mechanier. You have 6. Arcane Mechanier 5-9. Whenever an enemy minion dies, summon a leopard. Summon it. You summon Mechanier Thermoblick. Hero minions 1-2. Choose 8-8. Mountains opponent. Your back. None. Opponent 28 health. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Molten Giant. 8 costs. 1 less for each damage your hero has taken. Your opponent's Jungle Giants triggered. Current progress is 2 out of 4. Your opponent summoned Sea Giant. 8 costs. 1 less for each other minion on the battlefield. Your opponent's Jungle Giants triggered. Current progress is 3 out of 4. Your opponent's Mountain Giant attacked your burst Mechanier Thermoblick. Both minions died. Your Mechanier Thermoblick triggered. 1 Leper Gnome was summoned into your battlefield. Your opponent used 1 with the trees. Reduce the cost of minions in your hand by 1. Your opponent played Witchwood's Touch. Draw 2 cards. Gain 8 armor. Your opponent drew 2 cards. Your opponent's hero gained 8 armor. Your turn. You have 7 mana. You drew Meadow the Guardian. Meadow Blizzard 1-6. Cram Session 2 of 4. Arcane Meadow the Arcane Key Blizzard play card. You played Blizzard. Your opponent's minions took 3 damage and became frozen. Hero power. Temper minions 1-2. Up 8-5 C8-5. Costs. Mid 1 blue 1-1 Met 2-3 Met 9 set left 2-1 Death Rattle. Deal 2 damage 2 Leper Gnome. Choose up 8-5 frozen. Your Leper Gnome attacked your opponent's Molten. Your Leper Gnome trick. Minions 1-2. Blue 1-1 Death Meta 2-3. Choose up 8-3 frozen. Your Meadow. Minions 1-2. Choose up 8-1. Your Babbling Book attacked your opponent's Molten Giant. Both minions died. Hero minions. Blue Witch Falnos 1 of 3. Your opponent's hero power. Opponent 24 health. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Ancient of War. 5-5 choose 1. +5 attack or +5 health and taunt. Your opponent's Ancient of War gained taunt and 5 health. Your opponent's Jungle Giants triggered. Current progress is 4 out of 4. Your opponent's Jungle Giants triggered. 1 Barnabas the Stomper was added to your opponent's hand. Your opponent used 1 with the trees. Reduce the cost of minions in your hand by 1. Turn ended. Your opponent's Sea Giant. Your turn. You have 8 mana. You drew Flamic Cannon. Flamic 2. Deal 5 damage to a random enemy minion. Meadow the Arcane Crams. Flamic. You played Flamic Cannon. Your opponent's Sea Giant took 5 damage. Your opponent's Sea Giant died.
¿A qué hora va a venir la persona? Okay.
Hand. Cram Session 1-2 brought. You have 6 Arcane Meadow. 5 4 mana. Arcane Keysmith. 4-2-2 Cram. Arc Med. 5-7-7. Hero power. Minions. Ludwig Falnos 1-4. Up 5. Choose 1. 5-10. Ancient of War. Hand. Cram Session 2. Draw 2 cards. Improve play card. You played Cram Session. You drew Cinderstorm with Meadow the Guardian.
Okay.
And Meadow. Cinder 3 Cinder. You have 4 played. You played Cinderstorm. Your opponent's hero took 1 damage. Your opponent's Ancient of War took 5 damage. Hero power. Minion 1-1 Mechgen 9-7 Leper 2-1 Leper Gnome 2-1 Death Rattle Leper Gnome 3-2-1 Death Rattle. Mechgeneer 9-7 Leper Gnome 3-2 Death Rattle. Deal 2 damage to the enemy. Min left 2-1 Death Rattle. Hero power. Minions. Loot Mechgeneer Leper Gnome 4-4. Choose a 5-5 taunt. Your minion die. Minion. Loot 1-1 Death. Choose a 5-3 taunt. Your Bloodwood Falnos triggered. You drew Tinkmaster. You have 1 out of hero power. Minions. Mechgeneer Thermal 9-7 hero. Minions. Mechgeneer Thermoblick 1 of. Opponent 21 health. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Barnabas the Stomper. 8-8 battle cry. Reduce the cost of minions in your deck to 0. Your opponent summoned Iron Arc Protector. 8-8 taunt. Your opponent's Ancient of War attacked your hero. Your hero took 5 damage. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 9 mana. You drew Flamic Cannon. And Arcane Flamic Tinkmaster over Flamic Cat play card. You played Flamic Cannon. Your opponent's Ancient of War took 4 damage.
Thank you.
Your opponent's Ancient of War died. And Tinkmaster over Spark 4-4. 3 Tinkmaster. You have 7 out of 3 Tink. Summon at the right.
Over Spark.
You summon Tinkmaster over Spark. Your opponent's Barnabas the Stomper transformed into 1 Devilsaur.
Oh my god.
Opponent Smith 5 Iron 8-8 top hand. Arcane Keysmith 4-2-2. You have 4 hero power. Temp minions. Mechge Leper Gnome 3 hand. Arcane 4 mana. You summoned Arcane Keysmith. Choose one. Netherline Fort 3 secret. After your opponent casts a spell, summon a Rick Fair 3 secret. If you didn't, Spellbinder for 3 secret. When an enemy casts a spell on the minion, summon a 1/3 as the new target. Hero power Temporal Loop. Minions Mechgineer Thermoblig 1 of 5. 9/7. Mechgineer Thermoblig. 9/7 Mechgineer Thermoblig. Choose opponent 8/8 taunt. Iron Bark 8/8 taunt. Min Leper 2/1 dead. Leper 2/1 dead for Tink 3/3 up 5 Devil Iron Bark Dev 5 Iron 8/8 taunt. Min Arcane Tink 3/3 Arc 2/2. You have 0. You use Temporal Loop.
Things look so different.
Your Arcane. Min Leper Gnome 2 of 2. Mech Leper 2 up 5 R 8/8. Iron Arm 8/8 5/2 taunt. R 8/8 taunt. Up Iron Bark 8/8 taunt.
Actually,
Min Leper Gnome 2/1 choose up 5/2 taunt. Ancient. Your Leper Gnome attack your opponent's Ancient of War. You have 9 Mac Flam Cannon Tink Master Flam Cannon play card. Up 8/8. Iron 8/8. Half Flam Tink Master 03 mana. Summon at the
Tink Master over Spark.
You summon Tink Master over Spark. Your opponent's Iron Heart Protector transformed into 1 Devil Sword.
Double
Hand
sword.
Arcane Keys 4/2/2. You have 6 out of Meadow. The Guardian 2 of Meadow 5 Muffle 2 mana. Hand Arcane Keysmith 1 of. You summoned Arcane Keysmith. Choose 1. Explosive Root 3 secret. After your opponent plays a minion, deal 6 Ice Block 3 secret. When your hero takes Fate Frozen 3 secret. After your opponent plays a minion, add 2 copies of it to your hand.
Oh yeah, give me.
Hand Flam Cannon for 2 mana. You played Flam Cannon.
Go.
Your opponent's Barnabas the Stomper took 4 damage. 9 Mechgineer Thermoblig. Choose up to 8/4. Heart of Ills 5/5. Minions Mechgineer choose up to 5/5. Your opponent's hero took 9 damage. Opponent 10 health. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Disher, Rage Unbound, 10/10 at the end of your turn. Put a minion from your deck into the battlefield. Your Frozen Clone trigger. 2 Ishers, Rage Unbound were added to your hand. Your Up Giant Attic 5/3 Death Taunt, Death Rattle. Summon a minion from your hand with 5 or more attack. Your opponent's Barnabas the Stomper attack your Mechgineer Thermoblig. Turn ended. Your opponent's Ishers, Rage Unbound trigger. Your opponent's Ancient of War move. Ancient of War. Choose 5/5. Minions. Leper Gnome 2/1 Arcane Key. 2/2 up 10 health. Hand Novice Engineer 2 Ishers, Rage on Ishers, Meadow the Meadow. You met Ishers 5 Ishers, you have 10 mod. Summon it. You summon Ishers, Rage Unbound. Hand Novice Ishers, summon. You summon Ishers, Rage Unbound.
Embrace your rage.
Hero power minions. Leper no 2/1 choose up 5/3 Death Rat Giant Anaconda. Opponent's minions. Giant Your Leper. Your up 8 health. Hero minion. Arcane 2/2. Choose up 5/1. Your Arcane. Your opponent's Giant Mountain Giant Hero. Your 30 health. Up 5/2. Isher 10/10. Ancient 5 Mount 8/8.
Oh my god.
Devil Sword 5/2.
5
Isher Ray 10/10.
plus 10 is 15.
Ancient 5/5.
Plus 5 is
Mount
20.
8/8.
Plus... That's 20 damage.
Hero
I'm
power
not actually
temporal.
gonna hit it.
Up 8 health. Your 30 health. Your first Isher Rage Unbound trigger. Your Flamulicker move. Your second Isher Rage opponent's turn. Your hero took 10 damage. Your opponent's mounted. Your opponent's took 7 health. Your hero took your 7 health. Your opponent's 8 hero. All minions died. 4 trees were summoned into your battle. Your opponent summoned Emperor's Orison. 4/4 at the end of your turn.
Oh, don't you just lose? Don't you actually just lose?
Turn ended. Your opponent's Emperor.
Yeah.
Up 8 health.
You
Your
just
turn.
lose.
2 2 3 3 3 Min 2 3 3 3. Shoot up. Your fourth. Your opponent. Your
You
third
brought
screen
that
attack
upon
your
yourself,
opponent's hero.
buddy.
Your opponent's hero took 2 damage. Your opponent's hero died. You win.
Oh my god.
Press enter to continue. You gain 39 XP. Adventure screen. You're on opponent number 7 out of 8. Adventure menu. Play 1 of 2. Choose your loot. 1. Mechanical. Piloted Sky Golem 1 of 6 mod 6/4. Death Rattle. Summon a random 4 cost minion. Piloted Sky Gold 6 mod 6/4. Mech Whipper 3 of 4 mana 4/4. Your mech's cost 1 less. You're on opponent number 7 out of 8. Adventure menu. Play 1 of 2.
Nowhere marked this
Read
time?
play 1.
Nowhere marked from Hackathon?
Starting game. Please wait.
What do we got? Oh my god. This is actually crazy.
Cookie versus Grotto!
You start with 3 cards. You go first.
Your time is up!
This is my
Starting hand. Keeper replace cards. Counter spell 1 of 3.
Only the dead live here.
Lizard 2 Med of the Guardian 3 of 3. 8 Med of the Guardian. Lizard counter spell 1 of will be replaced. Lizard will be replaced. Med of will be replaced.
These are...
3 counter spell.
The only... I don't see this guy being a spellcaster. So.
You drew Meadows Valet, Mad Bomber, and Flammulaker. You played Scepter of Summoning. Passive your minions that cost 5 or more cost 5. Your turn. You have 1 mana. You drew Medwarper. 60 health. Grotto the Bookwarden. You're 40 health.
Bookwarden.
Opponent's hero power from the swamp. 0 mon passive. Whenever an enemy dies, raise a 1/3 bloated zombie. 0 from the swamp. Hero power. Temporal loop.
Oh, that's broken.
Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summons Unstable Ghoul. 1/3 taunt. Death rattle. Deal 1 damage to all minions. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 2 mana. You drew Marin the Fox.
Unstable Ghoul.
Hand. Meadows Valet 1 of 5. Mad Bomber 2 of 5. Hero power. Hand. Mad Bomber 2 of 5.
You wanna blow something up?
You summon Mad Bomber. Your hero took 1 damage. Your opponent's Unstable Ghoul took 2 damage. Hero power. You can still use your... Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent's Unstable Ghoul attacked your Mad Bomber. Your opponent's minion died. Your opponent's Unstable Ghoul triggered. Your Mad Bomber took 1 damage. Your Mad Bomber died. Your opponent's hero power triggered. 1 loaded zombie was summoned and your opponent played Roll the Bones. Draw a card. If it has Death Rattle, cast this again. Your opponent drew 3 cards. Your opponent summoned Leper Gnome. 2/1 Death Rattle. Opponent's minions. Loaded zombie. Death Rattle. Deal 1 damage to all characters. 1/3 death loaded zombie. Hand. Meadows Blizzard 5 of 5. Meredith. You have Medwarper full Flammulaker 3 Meadows Val. Flams. You can still use your hero power. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Shallow Gravedigger. 3/1 Death Rattle. Add a random Death Rattle minion to your hand. Your opponent summoned Undertaker. 1/2 whenever you summon a minion with Death Rattle. Gain +1/+1. Your opponent's Leper Gnome attacked your Flammulaker. Your opponent's minion died. Your opponent's Leper Gnome triggered. Your hero took 2 damage. Your opponent's loaded zombie attacked your hero. Your hero took 1 damage. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 4 mana. You drew Meadow the Guardian. Hand. Meadows Valet 1 Medwarper 2 4 folks. You summon Medwarper.
Portals online.
Hero power 10 mini 2/2. Choose a 1/3 loaded shell 3/1 dead under 1/2. Your flam hero. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Sludge Belcher 3/6 taunt. Death Rattle. Summon a 1/2 slime with taunt. Your opponent's loaded zombie attacked your Flammulaker. Your minion died. Your opponent's hero power triggered. 1 loaded zombie was summoned into your opponent's battlefield. Your opponent's Shallow Gravedigger attacked your Medwarper. Your opponent's minion died. Your opponent's Shallow Gravedigger triggered. 1 card was added to your opponent's hand. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 5 mana. You drew counter spell. Hand. Meredith Blizzard for Meadow count. Meadows. 2 Meredith 5 Blizzard 6 Meredith Fox 2 of 5 summon. You summon Meredith Fox.
And all for me.
1 Master Chest was summoned into your opponent's battlefield. Hero power 10 minion 4/1. Shoot up 3/6 Sludge Belcher. Opponent's minion. Your hero power. Turn ended. Opponent's minions. Loaded zombie 1 of 5. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Direhorn Hatchling 4/6 taunt. Death Rattle. Shuffle an 8/12 Direhorn with taunt into your deck. Your opponent's Sludge Belcher attacked your hero. Your hero took 3 damage. Your opponent summoned Undertaker 1/2 whenever you summon a minion with Death Rattle. Gain +1/+1. Your opponent's first loaded zombie attacked your hero. Your hero took 1 damage. Your opponent's second loaded zombie attacked your hero. Your hero took 1 damage. Your opponent's third loaded zombie attacked your hero. Your hero took 1 damage. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 6 mana. You drew Bloodmage Felnose. Hand. Meadows Valet 1 Blizzard 2 Meadow Blizzard. You played Blizzard. Your opponent's minions took 2 damage and became frozen. Your opponent's loaded zombie. Your opponent's Sludge Belcher and your opponent's Undertaker died. Your opponent's loaded zombie triggered. Everyone took 1 damage. Your opponent's Sludge Belcher triggered. 1 putrid slime was summoned into your opponent's battlefield. Your opponent's 2 loaded zombie died. Your opponent's loaded zombie triggered. Everyone took 1 damage. Your opponent's loaded zombie triggered. Everyone took 1 damage. Your opponent's putrid slime died.
Yeah, boy.
Hero power temporal loop minion 6/3. Hero power up 0/3 frozen and dead Direhorn Hatchling 2 of 4/1. Hero power temporal minion 6 shoot up 4/1 frozen death rattle and taunt. Hero minions up 50 of 27 health. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Abomination 4/4 taunt. Death Rattle. Deal 2 damage to all characters. Your opponent played Roll the Bones. Draw a card. If it has Death Rattle, cast this again. Your opponent drew 2 cards. Turn ended. Your opponent's Master Chest and your opponent's Direhorn Hatchling are no longer frozen. Your turn. You have 7 mana. You drew Mechgineer Thermoblit. Mechgineer 5 Bloodmage Shell 2 counter spell 3 of Meadows. The guard Meadows Valet. 2 mana. Mechount Bloodmage counter spell. Hand. Meadows ready. 0/3 dead Direhorn 4/1 dead. You summon Meadows Valet. Your opponent's Direhorn Hatchling took 3 damage. Your opponent's Direhorn Hatchling of Abomin 4/4 death rattle and taunt. Your opponent's Direhorn 2 mana. Bloodmage Felnose. You have 2 hero power 10 min 6/3 shoot up 4/4 death rattle and taunt. Your opponent's 0/1 mass loaded zombie 1/1 mid 2/1 battle hand Bloodmage Felnose. Hero turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Abomination. 4/4 taunt. Death rattle. Deal 2 damage to all characters. Your opponent summoned Fleshy and Ghoul. 3/3 whenever a minion dies. Gain +1 attack. Your opponent's loaded zombie attacked your Meadows Ballet. Both minions died. Your opponent's hero power triggered. 1 loaded zombie was summoned into your opponent's battlefield. Your opponent's Fleshy and Ghoul triggered. Your opponent's Fleshy and Ghoul gained 1 attack. Your opponent's loaded zombie triggered. Everyone took 1 damage. Your opponent's Fleshy and Ghoul triggered. Your opponent's Fleshy and Ghoul gained 1 attack. Your Bloodwitch downloads and your opponent's Master Chest died. You lost 1 spell damage. Your opponent's Master Chest triggered. 1 Xerox Crown was added to your hand. Your opponent's Fleshy and Ghoul triggered. Your opponent's Fleshy and Ghoul gained 1 attack. Your Bloodwitch Falnos triggered. You drew Med of the Guardian. Your opponent's hero power triggered. 1 loaded zombie was summoned into your opponent's battlefield. Your opponent's Fleshy and Ghoul triggered. Your opponent's Fleshy and Ghoul gained 1 attack. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 8 mana. You drew Book of Specters. Hand. Med of the Guardian 1 of 5. Mechanier. Xerox Crown for 3. Med of the Book of Med Z3. Discover a legendary minion. Summon 2 copies of it. For Xerox. You played Xerox Crown. Choose 1. Mordred Fire 8 mon 8/8. Battle Cry. If you've dealt 10 damage with your hero power this game, deal 10 damage to all enemies. 10 is normally at 7/8/8. Nomelia S6 ma 4 to rush. Also damages minions next. 1 You have 5 minions. Nomelia S.A.F.E. Pilot 1 of 2. Choose opponent 4/3 Death Abomination. Your first Nomelia S.A.F.E. Pilot attack your opponent's Abomination. Your first Nomelia S.A.F.E. Pilot trick your Nomelia. Your opponent's Abomination trigger.
It was crazy.
Up 44 you have no zero Grotto the Book. You're 18 health. Up 44 health Grotto the Book Warden. You have 5 hand. Med of the Mechanier. Med of the Guardian. Book of Play card. Nomelia hero power. Temp hand. Med of Mechan. Med of the Book of Spect. Nomelia 5 ma. Book of Specters 4 of 5. Med of the Guardian Mechanier. Med of Mechan. Summon. You summon Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Muck Hunter. 5/8 rush. Battle Cry. Summon 2/1 Muckling for your opponent. 2 Muckling were summoned into your battlefield. Your opponent summoned Baron Reventer. 1/7 your minions trigger their death rattles twice. Your opponent's Muck Hunter attacked your burst Muckling. Your minion died. Your opponent's hero power triggered. 1 loaded zombie was summoned into your opponent's battlefield. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 9 mana. You drew Flamma Cannon. Mid 9/7 Mechan Muckling 2 of 2. 2/1. Mechanier choose up to 5/6 Muck Baron 1/7. Your Mechanier Thermoblit attacked your opponent's Baron Reventer. Your opponent's minion died. Flamma Cannon. You have 9 2 mana. Nomelia Flamma Cannon. You played Flamma Cannon. Your opponent's Muck Hunter took 4 damage. Up 5/2. Midnight Leopard 2/1 Death Rat. Muckling 3/2/1. Up 5/2. Your Muckling attacked your opponent's Muck Hunter. Both minions died. Hand. Med of the Guardian. You have 7 of Med of 5 mana. Book of Specters 2. Draw 3 card. Nomelia S.542 rush. Also damages minions hero power. Hand. Med of 5/7 summon a third. You summon Med of the Guardian.
So kind of you to join me.
You equip the teeth. Your hero gain hand. Book of 2 mana. Your hero power. Hand. Book of your hero. Up 44 health. Turn your 18 health. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Direhorn Matriarch. 8/12 taunt. Your opponent played Witchwood's Touch. Draw 2 cards. Gain 8 armor.
Nope.
Your counter spell triggered. Your opponent played Witchwood's Touch. Draw 2 cards.
What is
Gain 8
this?
armor. Your opponent drew 2 cards. Your opponent's hero gained 8 armor. Your opponent's first loaded zombie attacked your second leper gnome. Your minion died. Your opponent's hero power triggered. 1 loaded zombie was summoned. Your opponent's second loaded. Your opponent's hero power triggered. Your turn. You have 10 mana. You drew Flamma Cannon. Half Flam opponent 1/1 loaded 1/1 dire 8 loaded 1 for loaded 1. Half Flammic Nomelia Flam 2 mon play card. You played Flamma Cannon. Your opponent's 4th loaded zombie took 4 damage. Your opponent's loaded zombie died. Your mech.
Alright, stuff is going crazy. Whoa.
Opponent's minions. Direhorn Matriarch 1 of 5. Loaded. 1/3 Death Rattle. Minions. Mechanier Thermoblit 1 of 3. Med of the 7/3 Alex 2/3. Alex Trassa's Champion 2 Battle Cry. If you're holding a dragon, gain +1 attack and charge. You have 8 out of hand. Nomelia S5 mana. Summon at the right. You summon Nomelia S.A.F.E. Hand Book of Spectre Med of the Guardian. Put 2 mana. You have 3 out of 10. Your hero. Here's 0 mana. Mid 9/2. Med 7/3. Up 8/8 taunt.
Always win.
Mid Alex 2/3. Minion Nomelia S hand. Book of your hero. Hero power minion 9/2. Mechanier Thermo Med Alec Nomelia. 4 to shoot opponent 8 8 taunt. Loaded zombie 2 of 5. Direhorn matriarch 1 of 5. Your Amelia S.A.F.E. Pilot attack your opponent's Direhorn matriarch.
Alright, now the chaos goes.
Your 1 attack at 13 at 35 at your
Yeah, boy.
Opponent's minions. Loaded zombie 1 of 7. Hand. Book of specters 2 of 2. Your hero. 1 attack and 9 of 1. Low 1. Low 1. 1. Low 1. Low 1. Low 1 3 death. Low 1 3. Low 1 3. Low 1 2. Low 1 2. 1 2. 1 2 death. Hand. Your hero. Hand. Book of your hero. 21. Your 1 attack and 9 health. Turn ended. Opponent's. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent played ultimate infestation. Deal 5 damage. You have no summoned with your hero. 4 health. Your opponent 4 health. Your opponent skipped. Your hero took 3 health. Your opponent 2 health. Your hero took 1 damage.
That was good.
1 health. Your 1 health.
That
Your
was
opponent.
funny.
Your hero took 1 damage. Your hero died. You lose.
Yeah, I knew I should have rewind it there.
Your hero reached level 19. Press enter to continue. You gained 37 XP.
That was so close. Oh, game, hello? Where'd the game go? Looks like the game has...
Reconnect dialog. You are currently offline. You must reconnect before you can proceed. However, you can still access your collection offline. Options. Reconnect.
Please, I want
Cancel.
to
Use the up and down arrow. Reconnect. Reconnect. Alert pop-up. Reconnecting. You were disconnected from...
hi.
Use the up and down arrow.
Please.
Main menu.
Oh,
Ops
that was
30.1.
Hearthstone.
C. Sort
Oh,
audio
that was
scene
exciting.
transformation. Add control. Manage broad. Start streaming. Stop record.
No, it's funny. All those zombies just randomly appearing. Oh my gosh, the chaos. That was funny. I can't believe I actually made it that far. Well, I guess that will be the end for today. The video. And I'll upload this. I don't know when I'll upload this. I'll upload this, though.